on ABC. In the NFL, the Denver Broncos and head coach Sean Payton have reached an agreement to a new 5-year deal, keeping him in the Mile High City through 2030. In college football, the Brendan Sorsby problem continues. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is getting involved. He sent a letter to the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark notifying the league that it would be exposed to substantial liability if it takes action against Texas Tech for playing quarterback Brendan Sorsby. More news to follow. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Welcome in. What a day. What a day to be alive. We love Fridays around here.
I think this one's more desperately needed.
You know what?
I'm beat, man. I am mentally beat.
You're drained.
I'm
with you, Bubba.
Because I feel like my entire persona is now a meme. I can't turn on the television and watch anything I like without being talked about as a Spurs fan, as a fan of a team. It doesn't matter the show. News. Can't watch the news. Can't watch, certainly there's the 4-letter network. Can't watch that.
No.
What else did I see? These Spurs. Late night talk shows. Can't watch that. Any comedian that does any topical stuff. Can't watch that. Because in every time I turn it on, my team is the dumbest of all time.
Well, kind of are.
No, I'm not saying we're not. I'm just saying I'm just beat to hell.
No, I am too.
You know
man.
what I mean?
I get it.
It's just
Absolutely get it.
It's kind of like when you break up with a girl and everything you see reminds you of her.
Yeah.
I can't get away from it. I can't get away from the Spurs' humiliating defeat.
No, it's going to haunt for a while, I believe.
It's never going to go away. I was talking with Edwin. This is something that it's like a bad nickname. It ain't you can't drop it. It's stuck.
And last night I'm watching the hockey game, and I was I told my wife, I said, they're not going to win tonight. Like, the Spurs have beaten me down watching other sports.
And I'm sorry for your fandom right now.
Imagine going 0-2 in the finals.
And the thing is, you're in a rapid fire gunfight.
I
get a respite. I get to go to the back lines and get a hot meal and then come back to the war. You get it every day.
It sucks, man. I just want it to be over. I want to be able to go to sleep at a decent hour. I've admitted defeat on both fronts.
Well, see, I'm not. I'm wavering in my acceptance of defeat.
All right,
you know what I mean. And so I don't have the emotions.
Man.
But the thing is, I want to get in. I want to be the emotional we can do it fan.
I wish I
don't have any in reserve. I don't have anything to give you.
It's been beaten out of me.
Yeah, I want to. I'm with you in spirit, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lay anything out for you. it's just that was so absolutely devastating. And I appreciate what I hear from the players. Like, hey, our intent is to win, and all the other stuff. But dude, I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you.
No, I am a little beat down by the whole thing of it. And you know what? There's a world where you're right, where something starts to turn and there is things look up. But I just am not willing to let myself believe, because it's just all it does is make it hurt. It's like I do with the Bills every year. I go into the playoffs just assuming that tragedy's coming, because otherwise it's the game where the Chiefs scored on the last play of the game. Like
of course they're going to score.
That was the first time that I'd let myself think that oh my gosh, we've killed the giant. And no, they're like, it's the worst part of being a sports fan is having hope for things that aren't coming.
Well, I think, you're right. But for me, and I think a lot of Spurs fans is, we're always the lovable good guy. We're always the ones that deep down in your heart, you didn't pay much attention to us, but you didn't hate us. And if we did win, well, it's nice. That Tim guy, he's nice.
Yeah.
That Manu guy, he's fun to watch. When we are not, now we're a meme. Now it is what we expected. We're the bad guy. We're the fouling, surly punks. And we're stupid. We've never been that. Damn it. And it's the acceptance of our what we view ourselves as San Antonio Spurs fans is changing, and it's painful because we're going to have to become this arrogant screw you fandom.
Yeah.
Because everybody hates us. Everybody hates us, and it's only going to get worse.
I think everybody hates the Knicks too, though. If
they're going to get their own fan. Trust me. The rebound hatred for the Knicks fan over the next couple of months is going to be pretty significant, but that's their own cross to bear. We have become a team led by a surly bipolar giant.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're right. I would say his Q rating as a nice guy has gone down,
and it's never to come back.
He's not a guy people are going to look at. Oh, what a good guy.
No, we really love him.
Nobody. He's not warm and cuddly. He's not wrap your arms around him kind of guy.
Again, you could be a super. Kobe was the prickliest. Shaq was a prickly star who grew into being a big kind of oaf. But for the first 6 years of his career, that dude was a surly, giant, angry man.
And some dudes need that, and I'm not mad at him for being that.
And you can be what we expect him to be, but to be a fan of that is something new to us.
Yeah.
To champion this, which we're going to have to champion that attitude because we're going to get it in every game from here on out. We're going to get, we got to have to be tough, and how much can we get away with this giant before he loses it?
Well, again, I think it's going to be a brief period that we're even discussing this. You seem to think that there's more to this.
But here's my great fear. This is truly that. I think we're going to win tomorrow night. I think that the Knicks are going to fall into the bucket that we did, and they expended so much emotion to get to where they got. And then the party, they were smart to get out of town yesterday. They got here yesterday, which was a good move on their part, whether the NBA forced them to get here or not. They need to get out of that town because the Knicks fan thinks they've won this thing. I mean, they're running the streets. So, and I do think when you have a safety net, it's harder to win. And again, I'll fall back on it. The hardest thing to do in sports is close a team out on their home court. And this is a team that's only been, my fear is we win tomorrow night, and not only win, but we win pretty convincingly because the Knicks know, let's put some in reserve and let's win it at home. So we're now at game 6 there, and we know if they win that one, we're coming back home. So there's this opportunity, this possibility that I get to the top of the roller coaster hill yet again, and we start to have fun. We win the game, and then we win again, and then we go to 7, and then they kick me in the nuts.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of us are afraid to extend any kind of hope because they've kicked us in the nuts repeatedly.
Well, that's me. I'm not giving any hope. I'm not here to spin that I think there's some miracle coming. I just don't believe it, unfortunately. And I don't want to let myself get suckered into thinking that something's going to happen that's just not.
Well, for the next 36 hours, you're going to have every opportunity to stay mad because there's enough highlight and enough talk to keep you on the side of this sucks, this whole sport's stupid, and I'm ready for football.
I'm there already. I'm already there, Bubba. Listen, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm there. I'm ready for hockey to end. I'm ready for basketball to end. I'm going to go to bed at 8:30 every night.
I got up this morning. I'm
going to be like Victor Brown.
That's right.
I set my clothes out the night before like I'm going
like you're going to the first day of school.
Yeah, and I grabbed – I had a cowboy polo laid out. Like, you know what? I'm going to ceremonial begin.
Yeah,
football season today.
It's over.
And I just couldn't do it. That's where I am. I just couldn't do it yet. I'll go neutral. I'm just not ready to go all the way in because deep down, way down in my soul, way tamped down, there's this little fire of hope that's just kind of hanging on right now.
God, you know what the worst part is? Like when you when you try to reset your hope, you're resetting it to the Cowboys.
I know. Not just the Cowboys, my brother. They're the Aggies sitting waiting to destroy my hopes before the Cowboys do.
I would be in no rush with that either.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's out of the frying pan into the fire.
Man.
So right now, I'm in this purgatory world of, well, maybe. It sucks, man. I'm going to come down with some kind of eating disorder and OCD from this over the next 36 hours as I try to figure out where exactly do I exist in my sports world universe.
Yeah, I hope that, I mean, obviously I still hope the Spurs win this thing. I hope they figure it out, and I hope I'm completely wrong. This is one of those times where I hope that I don't know what I'm talking about. But
you're due, brother. You're garped. You are due for a championship.
I really am.
So I'm rested on that AJ's arrival here. Either the Knights or the Spurs have to do something to light a little fire for you. So I'm gonna lean in on the Spurs.
Both of them are laying on the ground in the fetal position right now, so they're gonna have to get up and show some fight. We'll be discussing a lot of whether the Spurs can be the ones that do it. We'll talk about that a lot today. It is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Working a couple of trouble spots. 35 northbound Thousand Oaks at right lane slow from Waltham, a 20-minute delay. And then this stall at 90 eastbound Acme, west side. That's out to the right shoulder, so main lanes are getting by. Now, we do have road work. 35 southbound Evans to Olympia Parkway. 2 right lanes blocked. 17-minute delay slow from Wiederstein. And northbound 35 O'Connor making your way up to Judson Road. 2 right lanes closed. Going to start to slow down right around Thousand Oaks. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by American Public University.
The future won't wait, neither should you. That's why American Public University offers affordable, flexible master's programs to keep you moving forward. American Public University, made for what's next. Learn more at apu.apus.edu.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday, with on-site X-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ Bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 9 plant protein bars, 8 hydration mixes, and 4 mushroom coffee sticks. And now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. Text RADIO to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's RADIO to 64,000.
Hi, it's Zoe, personal stylist at Macy's. If you're like, what am I wearing on this trip? To this wedding? To brunch? Your timing's perfect. Our best brands are all 30% off. I'll pull some great pieces that are made for you, so you'll show up confident, looking amazing. Plus, 15 off designer beauty and fragrance. Sign up for Star Rewards and earn even faster at Macy's Friends and Family. Going on now. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off Super Paint, Super Deck, and Woodscapes products June 12th through the 22nd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Attention taxpayers. If you or your business owe the IRS back taxes or have years of unfiled tax returns, the IRS has greenlighted billions of dollars in tax relief to those facing financial hardship through its tax relief initiatives. If you have a delinquent tax problem and possibly facing wage garnishment, liens, levies, audits, or already in a payment plan, you may now qualify for significant relief. Qualifying and enrolling in this program could stop all collections, settle your tax problem, and may even reduce what you owe by up to 99%. Call the hotline at TaxPro USA to see if you qualify by dialing 800-444-9112. If you or your business owe at least $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS or state, you can now get the help that you need during these hard economic times. Call TaxPro USA to get your free tax assessment to see what you qualify for by dialing 800-444-9112. 800-444-9112. That's 800-444-9112.
San Antonio and New York. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey!
This isn't, what's her face, is it? The Nick fan.
Selena. No.
Who's this?
Selena.
Oh,
Selena Gomez.
I'm sorry.
Selena Gomez,
yeah.
yeah. She's a Spurs fan.
Yeah, I'm down with her.
Yeah.
You talking about Cardi D, Rob?
Y'all can't take no joke.
I was about to play Taylor, and I was like, nah.
I think we have to have a moratorium for just a few days.
Yeah. I'll wait till maybe, I don't know,
but
September.
That new song is so cute.
We can jam to this.
Okay, well, when we win, I'll play it.
Okay. I'll be feeling 22 then.
Did you hear the radio host up there? What's her name? She does ESPN, McNutt.
Oh, yeah, Monica McNutt, yeah.
She, I guess she does Nick Radio.
Okay.
And they flashed on her in the game while they were doing the show. And she's, what's that girl doing here? She ain't no Nick fan.
Oh.
And the Swifties attacked.
They got her, didn't you?
Swiftie X Media attacked her.
I think she actually is a Knicks fan. Like, it has been a Knicks fan for a while. So, yeah, Monica better be careful.
You don't get the Swifties upset at you.
You be careful what you ask for, honey. You ain't built for that fight. You ain't built for that fight. No, I don't think Taylor will make the trip down to San Antonio either.
Now, if she did, we might adopt a different attitude toward that lady.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
I don't think so either. I wonder if Chalamet's going to bring what's-her-face?
The Jenner gal?
The Jenner gal for the closeout.
I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt she wants to come to San Antonio either. There's some of those New York celebs are too snobby to make their way down here.
If she's a New York 11, she's a San Antonio 20.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. People at the airport be like, I ain't seen no girl
that
like
girl's
that.
glowing.
That girl,
She is actually a light in this world.
Yeah. No, I don't expect any of those hot New York celebrity gals.
LeBron completely blew us up yesterday too. Did you hear that?
Know.
Man, why are you kicking us when we're down?
Man,
why? What did we ever do to you other than turn up the heat a little bit?
Other than take a couple rings off your ass.
What did we ever do to you?
No,
ain't crap to do down in San Antonio.
Well, listen, that's totally like your opinion, man.
That's kind of how I feel. Yeah, well, that's like your opinion, man.
Also, like, dude, you're from Akron. You know what? Stop it, bro.
Shut up. You know of what sucks.
Akron. You're from Ohio. Don't tell me about what. Let's go back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again. Okay, what do we do tomorrow? I don't go down to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I guess.
Watch the lake on fire. Our city smells like a chemical plant.
Suck it, LeBron. What are you talking about?
To do down in San Antonio.
Hating ass hater.
Leon lame.
Get your ass out of here.
See, this is the mindset I'm in.
You mad at everything?
This is where I am.
I'm mad at
I'm
everything
like a
too,
raw
man.
nerve, man. Why are you talking about my city?
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
What are you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I've got very little patience for anybody right now. I must say it's driving. It's not making me a good person. It's driving me to be an angry, bitter man. I don't want that, but it is what it is. Sports fandom is not. Last night was one of those nights where I was like, I don't know why I waste my time investing.
Why am I doing this? You know, I could be fishing.
I really could. Like,
I could be doing so many other. I could be out helping the less fortunate.
If I just didn't care about sports, I wouldn't
have a job.
And I care,
right?
Look, but as a fan, I care so much less than most people.
Because we're jaded. Get to my core, it's hard.
But
to get to my core, and it's at my core right now.
But and thank God, like the sports that people are really passionate about, like college football, I don't have a dog in the fight. So that I show up on Monday, and I've had a bad weekend if I lost money on college football. Yeah. But there's people I know who are so committed to their schools that they're like it'll ruin their whole weekend.
Oh, it will. And for me, now again, I'm jaded. I'm like the leather out of a scar. There's not
you've
a lot
been beaten out.
But I have the good fortune of leaping from this fire into the Texas A&M Dallas Cowboy world. So really, my only respite for most of my adult sporting life.
We're used to it.
Has been the Spurs.
Yeah.
Luckily, for 26 consecutive 7 years, they were always competitive. Now, that didn't mean they won a lot, but they finally did. And I had at least one thing to hang on to. But my expectations have been raised to the extent when I have a good team in silver and black, I expect a ring, especially given here. So I opened up. I learned to love again, AJ. And I was beaten down yet again.
You let them in is what you did.
In the great grinder world of sports fandom, I've been chewed up and spat out yet again.
You said, all right, I'll try it just this once. I'll dip my toe back in the water.
I'm trying to learn to love again.
Yeah, there's no joy in Mudville. But that can always change, right?
One jump shot away, baby. That's all I am. One jump shot away.
Well, I think probably several jump shots. And maybe not even jump shots. Maybe get in the paint.
Therein lies the rub.
Yeah, that seems to be the big issue. On top, I did mention briefly that the Golden Knights lost last night. They're losers. They suck. 4-2 was the final. They need to kick their goalie out.
This is the first drama. They're coaches, right? They're not called managers or
coaches. Tortorella.
This is his first storm as the head coach of the Vegas Knights.
Yeah,
he got there. Everything got pretty. He turned the team around, and now this is the first time he's had questions at his strategy and team usage, like his goalie.
Yeah. Carter Hart is the third goalie in NHL history to give up 4 goals or more in each of the first 5 games of a Stanley Cup final. That's unsustainable. I mean, what are you doing? And then they said that, like, he has a backup goalie who I have an autographed picture in my office at home.
What's his name?
Aiden Hill.
Okay.
Of Aiden Hill holding the Stanley Cup trophy over his head. I've seen him do it. And he's just sitting there while Carter Hart gives up 4 goals every game. And then Tortorella's like, they asked him, well, what do you think about maybe giving Aiden Hill a shot? He said, oh, Christ, that could be the stupidest question I've ever heard.
I heard him say that, and I thought, dude, first of all, you got the player that heard that. Like, dude, I play for you, okay? And second of all, dude, he's like you just said, I don't understand what planet you're orbiting that you don't understand the question.
Yeah, it's not good. And Vegas, one of their top guys got hurt last night. I think he broke his forearm.
Broke his freaking neck.
William Karlsson, I think he's out. Like,
yeah, it didn't look that.
He was like, his arm was all floppy.
Yeah, he was like, when you see a hockey player act like that, it's lucky that thing's still attached.
Yeah, so things are going downhill quickly for Vegas. But I like I said, you can put me down. I'm all right. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know,
Carbo load up. Game.
We at least get a night off tonight.
Yeah, a nice respite. A nice respite of calm.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I think I'm going to find a patio and watch the sunset and drink something icy cold and drift off.
Watch a Netflix series, maybe?
Maybe. I think I need to be amongst others. I think I'm going to hit a bar and we're all just going to kind of share our stunned near acceptance of absolute and utter defeat.
I don't want to be around other people. I don't want to push my bitterness and sadness onto other people.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah,
that's how I am every day. Even though we have a good show, I still walk out of here going, man, I got to watch the grandkids.
I got
to go back to my life.
I got to go back to the real world. This sucks.
Nobody did the dishes. I got to freaking take out the trash.
The other day we were we had to our suit was in town. Our boss's boss was in town from
what?
Yeah. From he's a Yankee.
Yeah.
Man, he talks real loud too.
Yeah.
And
no, like really, really loud. Yeah.
And we got to wait around until we were supposed to wait until noon, and we didn't get into our meeting until like 12:30, 12:40.
Yeah. So he was already behind by the time he got to us.
And I'm sitting here all grumpy and like I'm ready to take a nap. And Vic's like, Vic ate Chinese buffet. And
I'm sleepy.
Now he's hanging around in the AC. He's talking to the new salespeople. He's like, Vic's like, this is great. I'm getting paid to like,
and I don't have to go home.
Yeah, I don't have to be around my grandkids. What a big day for me.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Vic, like, hey, can you push this meeting back a little?
No, we got all the time in the world, boss.
Want to make this a dinner meeting?
I know. Let's go to lunch again.
Let's take copious notes. Give me lots and lots of advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just like falling asleep.
I know you would.
Just get me out of here.
And this is one of the reasons we like to thank Joe Pags for being a dramatic talent.
Yes.
Oh, man, that was close.
Thank God for the huge egoed talent. Because he walked in and like our suit was like, well, this meeting's over. They were like, got to go take care of the surly talent over there.
Would you mind waiting outside? He's like,
no. You know this is Joe Pagliarillo, right?
I suppose.
I am the voice of God.
Yeah.
And then he walked out, and boy, he was
salty. And our meeting was over.
Yeah, we were like,
if
all right,
he could slam the door, he would have.
I know.
But it's got that cushion.
I hope to have that kind of sway.
You won't.
I'll never be Joe Pags. You can't be.
No, it's too late. It's too late in our lives to try and make that kind of a switch.
Divinely intervened.
All right, let's hit a break. We'll be right back. Keep it rolling. We'll try to. You know what? I'll try and get. I should have all the negative energy out. I'll try and.
All right.
Oh, let's hold on to it. It helps to serve.
Right. Well,
if you're just a bitter, sour individual.
How about I just won't bitch about it all day? How about that? Like yesterday was our bitch session, and today we don't need to. We don't need to bitch all day. We'll try and be a little bit better.
I'm going to be Debbie Downer. Did I tell you I have an ingrown toenail?
Oh, no.
God. Here we go.
Oh, don't show us.
No.
It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Working a couple of trouble spots. 35 northbound Thousand Oaks at right lane slow from Waltham. A 20-minute delay. And then this stall at 90 eastbound Acme, west side. That's off to the right shoulder, so main lanes are getting by. Now, we do have road work. 35 southbound Evans to Olympia Parkway. 2 right lanes blocked. 17-minute delay slow from Wieterstein. And northbound 35 O'Connor making your way up to Judson Road. 2 right lanes closed. Going to start to slow down right around Thousand Oaks. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Office manager Connie has a Shih Tzu. Gets into the weed brownies. Dog's freaking out. It's standing there acting all weird, shaky and sleepy and won't move. And they spend $400 at the vet on a $25 dog.
You know, you don't really need a veterinarian for that. All that dog needed was a cheeseburger.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This Father's Day at Lowe's, we have extra big deals for a very limited time, so you can get Dad the gift he's been wishing for. Get a free Select Craftsman, DeWalt, or Cobalt battery when you buy a Select Combo Kit. Plus, save $90 on a Cobalt 24-volt battery string trimmer and leaf blower combo kit. Now $129. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 6/15 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
This Father's Day, do more with Dad and spend less with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him fired up with a new grill and accessories, like the Next Grill 5-burner for just $299, so you can spend more time together while he becomes the grill master he was always meant to be. Or build memories with savings on top brand power tools so you can tackle projects side by side. Gift more and do more together this Father's Day with help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
After that colossal collapse in New York, as the series shifts back to San Antonio for Game 5 Saturday night, how do the Spurs keep the Knicks from celebrating in San Antonio? We're talking about it all day on The Blitz, starting at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
My work computer sucks, man.
Still?
Yeah.
Well, let's preface this. He's anti anything not.
I don't like PCs.
Yeah, it doesn't work the way he wants it to work.
Well, notice your Mac is right next to it, and it works.
Oh, it doesn't work the way I want it to work. Like like Wi-Fi doesn't work.
I understand. Yours is.
I'm telling you, it's not a PC problem. It's a hardware problem.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, my laptop, I believe, is 10 years old. Yours is half its age, and you've had problems since you got it.
Yeah, it sucks. It's never been good. But now it's like I can't even connect it to the internet half the time. It drives me crazy. And like I'm supposed to send a copy of our game plan every morning. But
it's Google centric, so you can't use your app?
No, I could, but it would have to be connected to my my personal Google account instead of my work account, and
you don't want the personal stuff leaking in there.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, then everybody would have access to my.
Your good
my
porn
stuff.
Yeah, your porn sites.
I know all your shortcuts.
Those files that say taxes and
Why does he have so many shortcuts?
tire rotation log.
Boy, you sure do have a.
Why are you keeping track of the lunar cycle?
You sure do have a lot of fantasy golf prep work here. Thousands and thousands of files.
Well, this Josh Allen fantasy thing.
No, that's actually real. That's real. Did you see Phil Mickelson? He got kicked out of his golf club.
First of all,
he was.
I read that he got in a fight with somebody, but then I saw a picture of him. Have you Google what Phil looks like lately?
Is he a great person?
No, he don't look good.
He's a
just take a look at him. He looks wore out, man. He looked like he'd been
look it up here
rode hard and put up wet. It's not the Phil I remember.
He didn't get thrown out of his golf club for getting in a fight.
Well, he was grabbing somebody's butt, right? He got little hands.
Yeah,
he's a hugger.
He's been a longtime member at the Farms Golf Club in Rancho Santa Fe, California. And
he's a hugger, right?
He's a hugger.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's now been asked not to return. He reportedly made non-consensual and inappropriate physical contact with a female clubhouse staff member who rejected his advances and reported the manner to her supervisors.
It had to be the beer cart driver.
Probably so.
You want to clean my balls?
and so afterwards, he'd gone out to play his round, and he's in the middle of his round, and somebody comes out and says,
"You got to go, brother.
Hey, Phil, you're gonna have to beat it. Yeah, you're not welcome here anymore." Like in the middle of his round, I'd be like, "I can't finish my round." No, you're gone.
And think about it.
Do you know who I am?
I guarantee you, Phil is on their promotional materials as a member. I mean, that's a big deal to throw a PGA legend off of your membership roll.
Yeah, man.
He looks like Hunter Biden.
Dude, he looks terrible. I saw the picture. I was like, man,
he does look like Hunter Biden.
You got some issues in your life.
Right there, he does.
Right there,
yeah.
Look at it. Sunken eyes, all dark. Like, dude, you know what made Hunter look like that? Hookers and blow is what it made him look like.
I was going to say, look at that picture. It looks like he just did a line right there.
Yeah.
He doesn't look good, man.
Mickelson's attorney says there's objective video evidence refuting the allegations. However, he did not provide video when requested. The club later confirmed there is no video of the incident.
Aha! Told you.
Uh-huh. The Farms Golf Club is committed to maintaining a golf club environment that is safe, respectful, and reflects the highest standards of conduct. All members are required to adhere to our code of conduct, and any allegations of misconduct are taken seriously. Following a staff member report of misconduct, the club provided immediate and ongoing support to the staff member, conducted a thorough independent investigation of the incident, and took decisive action. This individual is no longer a member of the Farms Golf Club.
Wow.
And the other part of this is, I know Phil Mickelson does not set foot on a tee unless there's $50,000 at stake. You know what I mean?
I would imagine that's probably. Yeah.
Oh, he is at that level. The way he plays
John
golf.
Daly?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
In that circle, those guys don't play just to play. There's no thrill in it.
There's always money, right?
Yeah, there's money.
Always.
So to get pulled off mid round in what I would imagine there's $50,000 minimum on the line by the end of the round. That's a pretty significant action. I mean, to do that in the inner circle of the golf world, to know what I'm stepping in, it's like calling a poker game at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, like, nope, this is it. You're all gone, and everybody's got money on the table. Like, what are you talking about? We're all gone.
Yeah.
So that was a significant step. You don't just throw a dude off unless there's a lot at stake.
They took down the display that featured all his accomplishments. It's
really?
Been,
oh, wow.
This has
He's
been
redacted.
This has been like his home course for a long time, and they're like, "No, man, this dude's out smacking asses." Now Mickelson's attorney said, any misunderstanding has been cleared up.
That's code for he's a hugger.
Yes.
So he's a hugger.
Phil continues to attend to a family health matter and is uncertain when he'll be able to return to professional golf.
Oh, you don't look good, I can tell you that.
But any misunderstanding, that's been cleared up. Don't worry. Because there was clearly a misunderstanding here.
You know, the grand...
I misunderstood you didn't want this thumb. Hey!
Well, you know, think about where Phil is now and where he was when he broke down and left the PGA and the whole live thing began. He was the one who started this fight over name likeness stuff. And it decimated his I'm not going to – it didn't decimate his career because Phil is Phil, but I do think it decimated his legacy. It kind of –
probably so.
It's just all kind of evaporated.
Yeah. Where's he on the all-time majors list? He's got 6.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those he's not a Mount Rushmore, but he's in the top 20 of all time, and he'll be one of those guys that's going to have a footnote about the live stuff, about the gambling stuff, now about this. It has not been a pleasant finish to what was. You know, other than Tiger for a decade, it was Phil.
Yeah, he is tied for 12th all time. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 guys ahead of him. So he is tied for 12th with 6 career majors. He's in the conversation with Lee Trevino,
man,
Nick Faldo, Rory McIlroy, who will pass him very soon. But for perspective, Phil Mickelson has 1 fewer major than Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead, and Bobby Jones.
Think about where he's a footnote. He's an afterthought.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, now apparently he's a little too handsy.
He's
maybe,
a hugger.
Yeah, maybe.
But you know, as a lefty, he was a guy that I always kind of gravitated toward as a lefty. Not that I really appreciated him, but you know, when I saw that, I thought, when was the last time I even thought about Phil Mickelson?
See, imagine Rob grabbing some gal's ass at the golf course, and you have to grab his elbow. Ow!
Well, see, the thing is,
my grabbing arm! Not my grabbing arm! God, not my grabbing arm!
My problem is not so much my grabbing arm, is I'm judgment proof. You can sue me. What are you going to get?
Yeah, you got it.
You're going to get my
what do you
debt.
want?
Now, Phil's got some money in the bank.
I got 22 chickens.
Yeah, I got. Okay, the judgment is you get a dozen eggs a day.
Yeah.
All right, I can handle that. But you want money? Oh, you want money? Sue me.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that.
You'll get blood from a turnip a little bit faster than you will from me.
Here's a rock. Squeeze some lemon juice out of it.
Now, Phil got a little bit of scratch.
All right. We'll keep the party rolling. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits 1, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits 2, now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Coaches, dads, moms, working parents. Ever try taking a work call while the kids are running wild through the house? There's finally a better way to work and parent. Introducing Co-Play Cove, San Antonio's first co-working plus childcare experience designed for modern families. Grab coffee, answer emails, take meetings, or just breathe for a minute while your child safely learns and plays nearby. Learn more now at Co-Play Cove and visit the events page today for upcoming Father's Day activities. Watch every Team USA World Cup match at Social Spot. Enjoy great screens, great food, snacks, ice-cold beer, and the best World Cup atmosphere in San Antonio. Join the party at 930 Broadway. Social Spot in San Antonio Sports Star, your headquarters for the 2026 World Cup watch parties.
Eczema, eczema, eczema. So many ads for eczema products. But those fancy TV ads don't mention that those prescription products can cost thousands of dollars. There's a smarter way. It's Exoderm for eczema and dermatitis. Exoderm costs less than $20. Yep, less than $20. You don't need a prescription, and it's available on the first aid aisle of your local store. Exoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean, hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives or nasty chemicals. Exoderm, fast, effective relief from the itching and inflammation of eczema. This stuff really does work. Take back control. Heal eczema flares with soothing Exoderm Flare Control Cream. It's on the first aid aisle of your local drugstore, supermarket, and at Target and Walmart too. Exoderm for eczema. Now that's smart.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
If you have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then turn to the law firm that will fight for you. Visit joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
You could win unmatched views of the match during the Twin Peaks Go for the Gold giveaway presented by Michelob Ultra and Casamigos. Visit TwinPeaksSoccer.com to enter for your chance to win by June 14th. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
So if I were to go up to McDonald's tonight and say I want the gangbang, they'd know what I'm talking about? Or would they call the cops?
You got to say the Mick. Otherwise, you get arrested.
The Mick
and then you got to.
Hey, what are you in for? Well, I wanted a gangbang at McDonald's.
A whole new term of the McRib.
Yeah, you got to throw the McRib in there, too.
Only for a limited time.
Holy cow.
You got to be careful in your wording. Phrasing is everything, Joe.
It is.
Phrasing is everything.
Phrasing.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. San Antonio and New York. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I'll give you $50 if you name the band.
I can't.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yazoo.
Yeah.
Allison Moyer.
Yeah, this is outside of my
not in your
realm.
wheelhouse.
And I've got a pretty big wheelhouse.
This came out in 1979, so you're excused.
Yeah, I know a lot of music. I don't know this. Because honestly, all this like late 70s, early 80s synth pop.
Well, it was
all
basically
kind of
disco.
sounds the same.
But we call it synth pop. They tried to make it, called it what? But honest to God, this is disco music. This is out of the Saturday Night Fever club dance music, and it just became synth pop. But it's dance music. But I'll tell you, once I heard this, I was shopping at Chess King, brother. I heard this. I had parachute pants, frosted tips, and weird earrings. I went that direction. It grabbed me.
The best is Tom McCann.
I left the Tom McCann era.
Yeah.
And jumped into the Chess King parachute pants.
Hey, the host cities for the U.S. So they in 2021, FIFA came to they traveled across the North American cities that were in contention to host. We knew already that U.S., Mexico, and Canada had secured the World Cup, but we didn't know which cities were the final cities. At the time, there were 23 cities in contention, and eventually it got knocked down to 16 total.
Mm-hmm. We were in early running,
Okay.
not the 23, but prior to that, we thought we might have a shot.
Where would they play?
The Dome.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We were going to roll in grass and do the Dome stuff.
But this has some of the U.S. and be glad San Antonio didn't get this.
Oh no, we don't have enough hotel rooms. That's until we up our hotel count. That's why we cannot have a Super Bowl or anything like that. Not only because we're not an NFL team, we just don't have enough hotel rooms to support it.
The host cities that ultimately, the costs were put onto the taxpayers. Some of them include the $26 million jail that was originally planned to be opened for the World Cup coming to Kansas City.
So they put a jail on hold to host the okay.
The estimated $58 million in lost tax revenue by Missouri, Georgia, and Florida, who waived taxes on ticket sales to entice FIFA. The $15 million Dallas Broadcast Center built for the tournament, which is going to be knocked down afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA banned host cities from sponsorship with coffee, seltzer, and tequila brands.
Can't interfere with international deals.
Special access traffic lanes, making stadiums clean, wiping any signs of non-FIFA branding off of the...
those are standard. I mean, if I'm renting that building, you can't interfere with my sponsors. I mean, that's not uncommon.
But I'm talking about
the sum total of all what FIFA asked was above and beyond.
So, let's say AT&T Center or AT&T
and if
Stadium,
AT&T is not my national
sponsor, they got to take down the big AT&T sign.
And there's a lot of institutions contractually they couldn't. So they were immediately eliminated from contention because they just weren't going to be allowed to take like Mercedes off of the New Orleans building. They weren't going to be able to do it.
And like MetLife Stadium, $13 million to make sure they had a field worthy of playing on for the final next month. This is such, now it's going to make a lot of money overall. It's going to generate a bunch of money.
And that's what they're going to preach. That's why they talked them into doing all that.
But that doesn't go to, the common folk.
No.
But the common folk isn't paid
this
for.
Is bad. FIFA is bad. Think about the U.S. Or the Olympic Committee, what they ask. I mean, what the Olympic Committee has effectively done has bankrupted two countries. The Greeks, when they had the Summer Olympics in Greece, when they put it on, it bankrupted the country. Look at what happened in Brazil after they hosted the Olympics. It bankrupted the country with all the infrastructure development that is immediately abandoned. Immediately. So it's a big roll of the dice. And then you figure FIFA came in and they signed all these deals before Trump and all the immigration stuff. So the FIFA came in and signed all this stuff, and then the rest of the world decided, you know what, we might not go. We might not come to it. We might go to Canada. We might go to Mexico, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get out if I get in. So I think that all these cities that invested all this, they had a slice of attendance cut off the top by the actions of our country that we didn't expect to happen as we were inviting the world in. So they're going to have to really overcome a problem that was built into this, in that the entire world isn't coming. A lot are, but not everybody we thought were coming, because they can't. We've already sent one official wasn't allowed in the country, a Somali ref. So that's just indicative of what I think is coming on. I'm so glad San Antonio had not invested all this for what is possible. Now, I do think it's going to turn out to be a rousing success. The World Cups always are. But it's not going to be as much as promised.
Like, some of these cities are paying out the ass, and then they're getting, like, crummy-ass games. Okay, you gave us Trinidad and Tobago versus Curacao. Like, who's coming to see this game? Chicago, they saw what was coming. Their mayor, the former mayor that was there during the time, said, we were on the front end of the bad side and the back end of the good side. And he said, I don't know what any other mayor or governor is doing, but do you expect me to treat Chicago taxpayers as dumb money at the table? You've got to be kidding me. And the U.S., by the way, the sole bidder for the 2031 Women's World Cup, they're already saying the cities are going to be in no rush to make these concessions again because everybody who got the World Cup is going like,
yeah, this isn't what we thought it was going to be.
That ain't good news. All right, 3 hours to go. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Boxes. Choose the $5, $7, or $9 box. Now with the shredded beef dipping taco. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tax extra.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors, big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQBar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQBar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ bar products, plus free shipping. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 9 plant protein bars, 8 hydration mixes, and 4 mushroom coffee sticks. And now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. Text RADIO to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's RADIO to 64,000.
San Antonio, this Saturday at 4 p.m., catch the Gunslingers Superhero Game at Freeman Coliseum. The first 1,000 fans get a free custom superhero cape. Bring the family for nonstop action and fun. Tickets at sagunslingers.com. Be a hero Saturday.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Got a new trouble spot. 281 southbound the off-ramp to get onto 1604. It's a stall. It's got the right lane blocked. Now, our heaviest delay continues to be this road work on 35 southbound. Evans on down to Olympia Parkway. That's going to take you a solid 35 minutes to get through. 2 right lanes are blocked, just the left lane open. And 35 northbound O'Connor to Judson, that's 20 minutes, 2 right lanes closed. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs welcome the New York Knicks back to the Frost tomorrow night for Game 5. The Spurs face elimination. Tip set for 7:30. Game will be televised on ABC. In college football, the Brendan Sorsby problem continues. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is getting involved. He sent a letter to the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark notifying the league that it would be exposed to substantial liability if it takes action against Texas Tech for playing quarterback Brendan Sorsby. More news to follow.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, we've made it, Rob. We've made it.
It's been a long wait, but the World Cup's finally here.
Yes, finally. The College World Series.
Dry series of 4 years of World Cup, but we made it.
Who are you cheering for in the College World Series?
The Albanians.
Me too, actually. Are they from Alabama? Yeah,
that's where I thought.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Southern Albanians,
because it's SEC. So
Roll Tide.
It's got to be Roll Damn Tide. No, the College World Series does get underway.
You mean the SEC tournament?
The SEC tournament, yeah, basically. I'm not a college baseball watcher.
I'm
viewer.
surprised you're not, because that seems to me to be the last best pure form of baseball.
I mean, it's metal bat baseball. I don't know if it's pure, but
well, see, that's part of the debate. Yeah, metal or wood. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's if there's a championship game, maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. So we decided it was all SEC. A&M's not in it though, right?
No.
So the only Texas team in it is Texas.
Yeah, there's 5 SEC teams in. I think that. Right?
Yeah, and then West Virginia, North Carolina, and Troy. So I suppose I'm cheering for Texas to win.
Sure.
But I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna search it out.
No, and normally the World Series is the only other sporting event going on other than the singular ones like the Belmont, or there's normally a horse race right in the time, depending on how the weekend lands. And they've been alone. They're the only thing that people care about, because a lot of times the NBA's done by the time, well, always for the most part, the NBA is done, or at least around San Antonio it has been. So it's been a point of there's something to watch, something to pay attention to, and I have paid zero attention to it this year because, quite frankly, the Spurs have occupied that massive
That is
space.
true, yeah. That's the other thing. It's hard for me to just suddenly pretend like I'm into something when the playoffs start.
When I don't know anything about it. I don't have any passion for it because I know nothing about the players in the play. I don't know anything about it.
Can you name an Aggie baseball player?
Oh no, well, no.
And I mean, you're into it.
Not this year, but now.
If they were there, you would be like, let's go Aggie.
Absolutely.
So it's hard for me, especially because I don't have, my college doesn't. They're not playing in this thing, so there's nothing for me to grab onto. I can't name a Texas player, but so it's hard for me to be like, oh, I'm going to be all in on this sport that I haven't watched all year now that we're down to the championship.
But so, not about the fandom, but about the game itself. Do you find college baseball enjoyable, or as enjoyable as pro baseball, or less? Less?
Yeah. I mean, dude, the guys that are playing pro baseball can do things that.
You're right. But for me, the reason I appreciate collegiate sports, regardless, football, basketball, baseball, is the much greater possibility of absolute failure.
Yeah.
They're not going to make every jump shot. In fact, they might not even make half, but the ones that they do make matter so much more. The misses are so much more painful in the pros than they are in college because the pros don't miss.
Yeah.
So it's a different way to look at the sport. For me, I like the opportunity for absolute failure. It kind of draws me in more than the pros, who you expect the shots to be made. You expect the right pass to be made.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm. I don't know how much I'll be into it. It's just like the World Cup for me. I can pretend.
But I'll tell you, in about 3 weeks,
you're going to be waving around a flag.
I'm just saying, if the Spurs go down in the next 24 to 36 hours, which I kind of think is possible, if not likely, then you got nothing left. I'm not going to turn on to baseball. This seems to be exciting. It's going to be on every day. So it'll be like the last time the World Cup came through, that about 3 weeks into it, I'm kind of paying attention. I know the players. I know the trend. I know the hot team. So I start to kind of lean into it. But by the time it's done, I'm done. I'm ready to move on.
Rin says that's kind of how I feel about hockey, which I can't blame you. Like if I hadn't, I watch the Knights though, probably 50, 60 games a year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm invested. So I'll watch all the playoff games. Had I watched 50 Texas baseball games, I'd be invested. I'm just not.
And the thing about hockey is it's a fun watch. You can dive right in immediately. You don't have to have a team necessarily because the game itself is so intense.
Yeah.
But after about 3 games, if you just watch it for fun, you will adopt a team. It happens to me every year. This year's been unique for me because, quite frankly, I followed along with the Knights because of your concern. And I just knew the score, and I knew what the team was like, and I knew the firing, and I knew the drama that was going into this. This is the first time ever I've had any idea about any soccer or hockey team before the playoffs even began.
But when the Stanley Cup's going on, will you occasionally flip over and watch a game?
I'm always there. But this is the first year I've actually – now, Minix was always a Devils fan because he worked for him for a minute. So we got a little bit of updates, but not the way that you watch Vegas. And, like this – I got not attached, but I understood them just by being in the vicinity. And so I knew more about them coming into the playoffs than any team I ever have. And it did make the playoffs a bit more enjoyable because I knew the backstories.
The only sport where I get into it come playoff time after not watching it all in the regular season is lady basketball. Now, you know me. I'm a big –
all in it. Did you see –
when the Aces are in the playoffs, I'm a big fan, let me tell you.
There you have –
yeah, okay.
They lost their shoe deal yesterday. All is not bright in
Lady
the WNBA.
basketball lost it?
Under Armour is not going to renew with them.
With Lady basketball?
Yeah.
Really?
Is Under Armour does?
It's kind of like not just. I mean, every girl or lady person is allowed to sign a shoe deal, but who makes the uniforms?
Oh, okay.
That kind of stuff.
Am I crazy to think Under Armour is kind of going away?
With Steph Curry, they dropped him or he dropped them, depending on who you talk to. They're still a brand, but no, they overexpanded.
Their market share is not what it once was.
That hits home. De'Aaron Fox is an Under Armour endorsee, and there's a lot of question as to whether he's still going to be with them.
There was a time where Under Armour was starting to push into there was Nike, and then right below him was starting to be Under Armour, and not necessarily in shoes, but in athletic wear
and in shoes. I mean, they were getting contracts with major universities. They got Notre Dame. They had Tech for a minute. There's been some big schools that have signed with Under Armour, and quite frankly, it seems like every school that had, as soon as they had the opportunity to get out from underneath, it did.
Well, I think Under Armour is going away. I don't see anybody wearing Under Armour
Nike
anymore.
did to them what they did to Reebok previously.
Yeah.
There's the upstart brand, but eventually Nike will squeeze the life out of you.
That's what they do.
That's the big shoe.
What about New Balance?
New Balance is the next Under Armour.
Yeah.
New Balance is the brand that is now ascending.
Oh, look at that.
What you know about that, huh? Dad Shoes 101, baby. Dad Shoe 101.
Look who they've got signed. They've got a good young stable of athletes. I mean, from Hideo.
Shohei.
It was Shohei too. I think
to Josh Allen.
I didn't even think about Allen. Several basketball players. Cooper Flagg, number one.
Yeah, tall, pretty
tall
lady
blonde.
basketball gal.
So yeah, they've got a pretty good stable of young incumbent athletes. So they're the next hot athletic wear brand as far as ascendance. They're filling the void from what Under Armour does. Although I don't ever think New Balance will be a team endorser. I don't think they're going to buy into an entire university like some of the bigger brands will.
But they make a nice dad shoe. I'll tell you that.
That's the key.
They make a good dad shoe, and that's very, very important.
See, you're wearing skater shoes though.
That's these aren't quite brand. Dad shoes, but they do make dad shoes. This is the only pair of New Balance that I've ever owned, and I don't know that I would have ever even attempted. The only reason I got them is because I took my son. He needed a new pair of skate shoes because he skateboards, and he has to get shoes about every 6-7 months because he'll tear the hole in the front of the shoe where he's toe dragging and things like that. But they had a sale that was buy one get one half off at the skate shop, and I can't buy him 2 pairs of shoes because
He'll outgrow 'em.
Yeah, he's outgrowing shoes at a rapid pace. So I just bought these, and they're not like everybody told me. New Balance are so comfortable. They're not the most comfortable, but I think I didn't go for the comfort.
Yeah, the gray suedes are the one like what are they 574s or whatever.
Yeah, I may have made a mistake, but I like these shoes. They're just not.
And they're American made, all American.
Yeah, they're not shoes I'd mow the lawn in. If you know what I'm saying.
Well, they're not truly dad shoes unless you
can mow the lawn.
Unless you can mow the lawn and go to the cafeteria.
That's right. That's right. Rob mowed the lawn yesterday, even though his dad told him not to.
Made the lawnmower. Oh. I broke the lawn. I fixed it, though. No one will ever know.
I don't know how you fixed it with only one arm.
Dude, I'm lucky to be alive.
Are you better?
No, there are certain movements, like the personal cleanliness thing is still an issue.
Oh, no.
It hurts to wipe like nobody's business. I'm going to have to hire someone.
Do you think
hire some wipers?
I'm going to have to hire a wiper. You have any friends down there in Flea Bottom? Come help me.
Yeah.
Oh, piss boy.
Yeah.
Just
They'll do it.
Do like those big fat people do. Just get a big towel.
You know what? Let me tell you. The thought crossed my mind. It hurt. It's sad when you go, you know what, I got to go, but man, this is going to hurt.
You need a bidet.
Yeah,
That's what I'm telling you. I'm going to have to invest in a bidet.
That's what I have.
Why don't you go to AJ's house and try it out?
No, so what I did is I just brought a...
Rob, would you like to come over and use my potty?
No, I just rolled the hose in with a spigot on there and just hosed myself off. Dude.
Sit on the sprinkler.
I'm going back to the bathroom, honey.
Yeah.
Why do you keep going to the bathroom?
I know.
Oh, yeah, you got to get a bidet.
Water.
That's the move.
Are you passing a stone in there? No, I'm trying to wipe.
The worst is having to ask your wife for help with things that are like
that will
embarrassing.
never happen. I'll never do that.
No, well, you never know. You might get to an age.
Well, at that point, I won't be asking. It'll be a necessary thing.
Yeah.
It's either her or a male nurse.
You know what?
Do you have any embarrassing things your wife has to do for you, like now? Like, is there anything that you have to?
No, nothing now. But when I had my kidney out and I was at home recovering, she had to, assist in the wiping because I couldn't
move. Yeah.
I couldn't turn left or right. I had to stay still.
So I don't like to have hair on my back or shoulders.
Okay.
So about once a month, my wife has to get clippers and
well, that's for her benefit too.
Shore me down.
Do you do it outside? Because there's so much hair. It looks like a bushel.
No.
They put a little chain around your neck so you don't run away.
But I do have to sweep it up afterwards. I have to sweep up my back hair.
Are you on all fours when
they
she
put
does
peanut
it?
butter on their forehead so you'll lick it off her forehead while she's...
Yeah. And it was the worst when I was living here by myself.
I had to do it.
I had to go up when I would go visit home. Every other month I'm flying home, and it's like, hey babe, good to see you. Can you mind taking care of this?
I think a good barber would take care of that.
I don't think so.
But seriously,
I don't go that far.
Well, you'd think they would. A good barber should be waist up whatever I need. I'm not expecting you to get down there amongst the boys and trim up, but everything above.
Right, yeah.
I probably could go to a salon,
You'd think that there would be a
waxing
place
salon or something.
That would take care of that kind of stuff.
I know you'd think, but no, I have to ask my wife.
I ain't having to pick up guys off the street to shave your back.
And my wife was in the hospital, and I was like, listen, I know
you can take this stuff in.
I know you're near death and all, but
could you shave my back?
While she was in the hospital, I was like, hey, what if you tell the nurses that you need them to shave my back? Is that? Do you think they'll fly? What do you think?
Okay,
it's
gonna cost you.
Just say I would do it, but I can't, so I need my nurse to do it.
Why don't you just put Nair?
Why is your husband sitting over there without a shirt on? Covered.
Does that burn?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I've used Nair before, and I used to use Nair.
Oh.
Yeah, but listen to this.
Does it grow back?
I didn't even know that was still a thing.
Listen to this.
Right?
Before I was dating my wife, I lived with a married couple. And
you were a throuple?
No, we weren't a throuple, but I was their roommate.
You were rent relief.
Yeah, I paid some rent, and eventually I was very good friends with these people, and eventually I was like, hey, this is gonna sound crazy, but can you nair my back? And
did you have to Male or female?
Did you do that over a glass of wine? Or
Only the female.
Was the husband in the room when you asked? Did you go to him first?
I discussed it with him.
All right.
I discussed it with him.
That's a big ask.
And basically, she would get in the shower in a swimsuit while I was nude. And
why weren't you in a swimsuit?
Well, I don't know. I
you want to get hair on it.
Rob, I got a lot of hair, man. I got a lot of hair I got to get rid of. I didn't want to get nair on my swimsuit or my shorts.
Then it gets all in there.
Yeah,
you know?
like it'll stain you. So with her,
but with her it wouldn't.
No, because she was wearing gloves because nair will tear up your hands too. And
jeez,
that is so freaking awkward. I can't.
It was kind of awkward.
It
was a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a good roommate.
I don't think I'd let my wife do that.
No,
no.
Yeah. I mean,
what if she had like a hazmat suit on?
The truth is,
you got to put on some trunks and stand out front. Then I'm down.
It couldn't be less sexually.
But not you bare ass in the shower. I don't care. I'm just not. I don't think I'd be comfortable with that. I wouldn't. I don't know. That's kind of.
I don't blame you. I mean, it was a tough ask.
But I mean, you want to put on the bathing suit and go stand out front.
And I mean, she wasn't like she made sure to avoid eye contact.
I would hope
with
so.
Yeah. But because then she would have immediately
how long
left
does it
her
have
husband.
to stay on?
A couple minutes. But like
once 6 hours.
Once she got it on,
then you could just hose it off.
Like I could just turn the shower on, and so she didn't have to be in there anymore. She only had to be in there long enough to like.
So I honestly thought that stuff had been like outlawed because it was causing cancer.
No, I think you could still buy it.
So I can still buy something that will literally eat the hair off of my skin.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It hurts too.
Like
it doesn't feel good.
I've never done it or used it on someone, so I don't know. But I heard that it does burn.
You always heard the old practical jokes of switching the nair out with the jock itch spray, so people would. Now that's a regular thing.
You didn't catch her trying to get a glimpse of the manhood?
No, gosh, she wanted nothing to do with it.
Okay,
very wise
down there at the tool shed.
She wanted nothing to, and like I said. Anybody who's asking you to shave their back, it's not a sexy thing.
No, I guess that's true.
Like,
you've eliminated the sexual part of that the moment you talked about hair removal off my back.
Like this is not a. It's not like a. It's not like I'm asking her to like give me a massage. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You know what? I didn't put it in that kind of context.
It's a vile thing.
You're very right. I didn't put it in the right context. And now I think about it. Yeah, honey, go ahead.
Yeah, there's no way.
I hope you can eat after this.
There's no way either of us. There was no potential for arousal on either party. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a gross thing.
Being hosed down with hair removal cream.
Yeah, you need a pubic hair patch.
And I felt I felt so horrible for her. But also, I'm trying to.
Like, hey,
I'm trying to do my thing and meet people.
Help.
You know what I'm saying? And who knows? Maybe if I had a hairy ass back, when I met my wife, she would have been like, "I'm good."
Oh, see, that's what I was gonna say. Were you shirtless and going, "Hey, I'm AJ."
That was back in the day. Like I was out on boats on Lake Travis talking to like. There's hot chicks out there.
You can't be out there like Sasquatch.
Yeah, you don't want to go out there like that.
Silverback gorilla out there.
Yeah. That'll kill you. Daniel says, "Why not opt for laser hair removal to not worry about the sweater of hair return?"
I think
because I have tattoos, and like if you
don't mess it up, man.
Yeah, you can't do laser hair removal if you've got tattoos,
or you lose your tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
it'll damage it, right?
It can burn the hell out of you because the way hair removal works, it's like a black person. They're not going to get hair removal because those lasers they attack dark pigmentation.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so anything that's not pale is what they're going after.
What about waxing?
Waxing could work too, but waxing takes longer than shaving or nair.
But once you get waxed,
no, it comes back.
It does, but you get like 6 months.
Probably 3 or 4.
Next full moon.
Yeah, and with the shaving, I get about every other month. So it's not.
It's not. Oh, okay.
It's not worth the effort. The
so
waxing
it doesn't grow
hurts
back
too.
As fast as your beard.
No. It's not like that. I'm not Teen Wolf.
You can tell I'm not. I don't shave. I'm of the generation that my razor usage stops at the bottom of my neck.
But like just a little bit here. I'm like, oh, really?
I don't do a lot of.
What about your?
No, that's I rock the crotch fro.
A veritable forest.
I'm of the age.
Not me, man. I'm super clean.
I am too.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah,
I'm not out on the market now.
My wife thanks me.
I know. My wife doesn't know any different.
Yeah. Also, when you don't have hair down there, everything looks bigger.
It does. It actually looks like
Again, I don't care.
It looks like
now
the
that
movie.
would have mattered to me.
It looks like the
back
little
in
video,
the day.
the video clip I just saw.
I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm done. I've already achieved.
And this is another fact about me. Since I was 16, I've shaved my armpits.
Oh, I did that one year when I was still playing ball.
Oh,
and it was the worst mistake of my life.
Did you shave with a razor?
Well, yeah, this was in the 80s.
I used clippers.
Oh, just like leave a little stubble.
I started when I was wrestling, like high school wrestling, and
you kind of I think you had to, right?
Because otherwise, like you get your arm hair pinched, and it's like, or your underarm hair pinched, and it pulls. And I've just done it ever since.
I
and
did
now,
that
like
once, no, that the comeback is terrible. It was it was all rashed out.
I'm very well groomed. My body's very well groomed.
Same here.
From the neck up, pristine. Downstairs, it is a jungle, baby.
I'm the exact
You're in the jungle, baby.
I'm the exact opposite.
Me too.
I look like a 9-year-old from the neck down.
You look like a 12-year-old boy.
They confused. They think they'd taken me to Epstein Island the way I look if I didn't have this face. All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
After that colossal collapse in New York, as the series shifts back to San Antonio for Game 5 Saturday night, how do the Spurs keep the Knicks from celebrating in San Antonio? We're talking about it all day on The Blitz, starting at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinigal here for Window Nation. You know, it is June. Summer is here along with those hot summer days, and that means constant AC use and high energy bills. It is time to upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine replacing all your windows with new energy-efficient ones and getting half of them for free. Plus, you could even get them with no money down and no monthly payment or interest for 2 years. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com to book that consultation.
'Twas the night before Father's Day, and all through the house, Dad slept in his recliner, completely passed out. Magellan Outdoors and Titleist win the night as Dad dreams of gifts from Academy, the kind he'd like. Because tomorrow's not just Father's Day, you see. It's Dad Christmas at Academy. Line up before the doors open on Saturday, June 13th to score a promo card worth up to $500. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Fun can't lose. Select Austin and San Antonio Academy stores. No purchase necessary. Open to Texas residents 18 or older. Visit academy.com/official rules.
Attention taxpayers. If you or your business owe the IRS back taxes or have years of unfiled tax returns, the IRS has greenlighted billions of dollars in tax relief to those facing financial hardship through its tax relief initiatives. If you have a delinquent tax problem and possibly facing wage garnishment, liens, levies, audits, or already in a payment plan, you may now qualify for significant relief. Qualifying and enrolling in this program could stop all collections, settle your tax problem, and may even reduce what you owe by up to 99%. Call the hotline at TaxPro USA to see if you qualify by dialing 800-444-9112. If you or your business owe at least $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS or state, you can now get the help that you need during these hard economic times. Call TaxPro USA to get your free tax assessment to see what you qualify for by dialing 800-444-9112. 800-444-9112. That's 800-444-9112.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
There's only one Ozempic.
Hello, I'm Ozempic. Because this ad is 30 seconds, I can't get into everything I'm FDA approved to do, so I'm just going to play my jingle again. But first, ask your doctor about which FDA approved uses of me, the Ozempic pen, may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide injection, 2 milligrams. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA approved Ozempic. Now here's that jingle again.
There's only one Ozempic.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
You could win unmatched views of the match during the Twin Peaks Go for the Gold giveaway presented by Michelob Ultra and Casamigos. Visit TwinPeaksSoccer.com to enter for your chance to win by June 14th. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update. The U.S. World Cup team that debuts tonight in Los Angeles against Paraguay has a 32-man roster, and half were also on the team 4 years ago in Qatar that went out in the round of 16. The biggest name then and still now, Christian Pulisic, the former prodigy, is now 27, has played in 88 caps, scoring 33 goals. But there is a new coach, 54-year-old Argentinian Mauricio Pochettino, former coach with PSG and Chelsea, and he has a decision to make on who his goalie will be tonight, the veteran Matt Turner or the younger Matt Freese. Most expect it to be Freese. Before the U.S. debuts in the U.S., Canada debuts in Toronto against Bosnia-Herzegovina. Mexico debuted yesterday in Mexico City, a 2-0 win over South Africa, and then last night in Guadalajara, South Korea came from behind for a 2-1 win over Chechnya. With this World Soccer Update, John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Gear up for the games this summer. Henkel's Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win the new 2026 U.S. Men's National Team jersey and U.S. Soccer Store gift cards. Everything you need to show up and support the home team, so don't miss out. No purchase necessary. Starts May 16th and ends June 15th, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Visit HenkelSoccerSweeps.com for official rules. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
The Spurs and the Knicks. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I think we're on. There we go.
Yeah.
This song is absolutely appropriate. I think we have to get rid of this. It's kind of like the shirt I wore at the game. Won't wear that one until next year.
I only have a few songs, Vic, so
Well,
See, this is in honor of the World Cup, and I think it was the World Cup update that shot us out of the air just now.
Yeah.
What happened?
The computer froze. I told you.
The World Cup's FIFA.
It's a crapshoot every morning, man.
That's how I am with this computer. Look at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of people surprised by my behaviors. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're surprised that I had a female roommate naring me. And
it's a bold move, Cotton.
That you did. You did your pits, right? You shaved your
I
pits,
didn't nair. I would never nair my pits. That's sensitive skin.
But back in the day, though, women use that stuff in a lot of places.
Yeah.
They're tougher than we are.
Women are tough when it comes to hair removal.
Because
I'm not.
Well, anybody who'd go through that in that region of the world. I don't want any hot wax anywhere close to that part of my body. Anywhere near.
And that's probably I could probably use a strip that would remove a because that's one place where I do have hair, Vic, from like taint to the top of my crack. I wouldn't
know. I've never been down there to check. Gross. I assume there's a bunch down there.
Oh, it's got to be.
I'm pretty clean too.
It gets scrubbed, but it is as God made it.
Yeah, I can't believe that you do no.
Why? I'm of a generation where that was not a thing. We couldn't
but
wait.
You just seem like so like you seem like a groomer.
I am a groomer, as I was raised, as is required. But I don't have back hair, and so it's not. That's never been an issue. And down below, I rock the fro.
Man, that's wild.
I was psyched. When I got them when I was in 8th grade, I was excited, and I've held on for dear life ever since. I manage it. I trim the hedges. It's not, but...
Now, this is a very personal question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want. Did the curtain match the drapes? Like, are you...
Oh, that's another whole other thing.
Are you gray?
I'm turning gray a lot of places there, AJ.
Wow. That's my big fear.
It is a terrible, terrible sight. The first one, when you look down and go, what the hell is that?
That would make me want to get rid of it.
It kind of is, but, you know, once it started growing in it, it's kind of pretty.
The silver fox.
The silver fox all the way through, baby.
I'll be damned.
It's the gray nipple hair that really throws you off.
Yeah.
The chest hair, when it starts going gray, that's when
I
you go,
do occasionally get a random gray chest hair, but for the most part, only my beard is gray.
Well, I've had a gray beard, all my life.
Because I use a hair trimmer every day. I use a head shaver that collects all my hair, and it's all dark brown still.
Well, I've been going gray since I was about 25. I mean, I started seeing gray hair a long time ago, so it's been this, it has not been an overnight thing. But my chin was gray at 25.
Really?
I've always had a gray chin beard for whatever reason. It's never been dark.
Yeah, is your dad the same way?
No, well, he's never had a beard. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's a military guy. But was his hair gray early?
Yeah, he was like me, just slow. He was always turning until he was complete, and that's been me.
Man.
But I've had friends that I would see 6 months, and 6 months later see them and they're gray. Like, dude, you went from that to that. And it's normally blonde or red hair that go gray quicker. But I've always had gray hair, so it wasn't a shock the first time I saw it because I was 25 when I was pulling gray hair.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, I am. It's only my beard is gray. Everything else I've maintained. But
and that's why my wife, you never know if her hair is gray because it's been colored and taken care of her entire life.
But this is the only part of my body that I let hair grow.
See, me, no.
Yeah, mine too. My beard.
I let it grow everywhere. I cut it back. I don't get rid of any of it.
I guess I have leg hair, but I don't even like.
No, over the years, my leg hair is thinner than it was.
I think mine is too.
Yeah. Coming up when you play any sport where your ankles are at risk, I used to get my ankles taped every day.
Yeah.
I mean, for years and years. So by the time I stopped playing, I don't have hair around my ankles. It's all been ripped out like permanently. There's just none left.
It's a good move.
Well, I mean, it's not. I always thought it looked weird.
Maybe that's what I'll do with my crack.
When the hair just stops on a perfectly straight line, I always thought it looked a little odd.
All right.
We got to go get a butt wax.
Daniel says no one's enjoying breakfast anymore. I'm not really sure.
I don't know why.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm looking out for your weight.
We had good tacos. Didn't affect us none.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Good.
All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to give away some Gary Clark Jr. tickets on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
All right, friends, your morning commute definitely filling in. 90 westbound, approaching 211, far west side of town. Got a new trouble spot here. Accident right lane. Already a 30-minute delay from Hunt Lane. On 410 southbound Highway 90, accident left lane. The stall at 281 southbound, the off-ramp to 1604. That's got the right lane closed. And this road work on 35 northbound O'Connor to Judson, that's going to take you 20 minutes to get through. 2 right lanes are closed. And then southbound 35 Evans on down to Olympia Parkway, a 20-minute ride. 2 right lanes closed, slow from Weederstein. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green's biggest sale of the year is here, so you can stop wasting your weekends doing your own lawn care. Sign up to get 50% off lawn care this summer and let the pros do the work. Sign up at truegreen.com by June 23rd to get 50% off this summer. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
McConaughey, how long did it take you to write that rhyme up? That's not off the top of your head.
Oh, you caught that, didn't you?
You're really taking this serious. You want to win the governorship.
Yeah, no, I write these things out beforehand, and then I deliver them as if they are impromptu.
Yeah.
Tap it, putting it down.
Thank you, Matt McConaughey.
All right.
Good to have you again.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to The John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
San Antonio, the Toros are back 2-0 on the season. 2 wins, 2 shutouts. Defensive coordinator Jerry Glanville, yes, that Jerry Glanville, has the defense playing great and overshadowing the high-scoring offense. The Toros are back in action this Sunday against the Tall City Black Gold. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. at the Wheatley Heights Sports Complex. Family-friendly with the Kid Zone. Tailgating starts at 3. Get your tickets now for this Sunday's game at COFLToros.com. Join the Stampede. Vamos, Toros!
When it comes to results, the numbers speak for themselves. Thomas J. Henry secured over $1 billion for clients in the past 4 years and successfully represented thousands of injured Texans. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. San Antonio, Texas.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes have taken a 3-2 lead with a 4-2 victory last night over the Vegas Knights. And in World Cup action, Mexico, they got a 3-0 lead over South Africa to open Group A yesterday in a game that saw 3 red cards. Tonight, the USA will open Group D as they take on Paraguay at 8 o'clock. The game is going to be televised on Fox.
The Spurs and the Knicks. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Got a quarter in my pocket to call my mom at 8 o'clock when they shut down the rink.
Yeah, Carvel on Goliad.
I was at
that was the hangout.
Skateland West. Loop 410 and Marbach are just to the south of Marbach on Sundays.
Yeah, this is one of those things I'm glad I wasn't alive for.
That skate culture went away, but there was a moment in time where everybody I knew roller skated.
Oh, yeah, that was it. We had skating parties from St. Teresa's.
I saw a... I had my kids when they were little one of them had a skate party, or went to a skate party. I mean, I don't even know if we had it, but there was a skating rink kind of by my house in Houston, and I went there, and there was this dude, grown ass man, probably in his 50s,
jamming,
black dude,
just jamming,
had light up skates, and I'm talking skating backward the whole time.
We started together.
Spin-a-roonies.
We all started together. He just kept with it.
He never stopped.
Yeah. Just kept going to the skate rink.
Did he have
never stopped?
Did he have the black skates with the 2 white lines? Kind of like.
Well, he had the wheels that Revolution would light up.
Oh, the zingers.
The zinger.
Yeah.
Zingers.
Yeah.
I've never owned a pair of skates.
Oh, I got some for my 12th birthday party, I think.
Yeah, mine was, I think 11th and 13th birthday, I got skates. Yeah.
If I went to the skating rink as a little kid, I rented a pair of skates. But no, I never had my own. I was never that into it.
Nah, if you rented skates, you were Paul.
Oh, yeah.
You were Paul. Yeah.
Oh, are those rental skates?
Yeah.
Why do you wear the rental skates? It makes you look poor. We don't want to hang out with you.
Do you know how hard it is to look poor at Skateland West?
I know. It's got to be. Yeah. When you can't afford the water at the concession stand.
That's hard.
Oh, man. I think is that place still open?
Skateland West is.
Because I drove
still
by.
there.
I think Carvel is too.
I don't know where. I mean, I was somewhere in a part of town where I don't normally go.
It's 410 and right there at 151, literally right there.
Okay.
Or no, 410 and 90. I'm sorry, 410 and 90.
I was on the west side of town and I saw a big skate land.
Still
and
there.
I was like,
it's the same color.
I said, I bet that thing was
bet
popping.
the skates I rented back in 1973 are still there. 75, 76, still there.
Yeah, I bet that place was popping.
The home, that's where the Edgar started. The birthplace of the Edgar.
Yeah.
Somebody jammed skating backwards, kept getting hair in his eyes, and decided, you know what, I'm going to cut these bangs right to the top of my forehead.
Yeah, was not my scene. But I come from a different time.
Like I said, you're the Jenko era.
Yeah. I'd skateboard. Yeah, I skateboarded.
Yeah, skateboarding, yeah.
But if you had, like, wheels attached to your feet, that was...
I know, different time.
You were one of them.
That was normal for us.
Sunday, man, that's where everybody was.
Yeah. That was the place to be.
Sundays.
Yep.
Sunday.
That was before the malls.
Yeah, well, we weren't old enough to go to the mall yet.
Right.
Ingram Mall hadn't been built.
Yeah.
What do they do at that racetrack out, like, towards Seguin?
That right there on, right there off the highway?
Yeah. What is that?
That used to be a little dirt track. That's one of the tracks that the Ricky Ware, Senior Ware, and Trey used to race on way back in the day.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's right.
We have a couple of racetracks down there that have grown over, but it was a small one.
Yeah.
It was more of a short track, like quarter-mile kind of dirt track, yeah.
When I was a kid, my mom we used to go to mud races.
Oh, yeah.
We had mud races down in southeast Texas.
But was it like organized, or was it just a bunch of dudes with trucks in a mud pit?
No, I think it was pretty organized. Well, I don't think it was like
overalls.
It wasn't like they weren't. It wasn't on the circuit. They weren't sponsored or anything.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of guys with hot rods that got together and somebody put together a track. That's big in Florida even now.
And we saw. I when I was a little kid, I used to see some demolition derby too.
You would see that at the Ricky Ware races. In between races, they'd have
those.
I
would go watch that today. Honestly.
I think we still got a track close that does that.
I'd watch that. If there was a chance for people to get hurt, I'd be into that.
Oh, yeah. There's still – I think we have one track around here that still does it. There's another one up 35 just north of Waco that I've actually seen recently driving by, say, on a Friday night, watching a derby going on where they're crashing into each other, and it's right off the highway.
Yeah. I thought about going – when I lived in Vegas, I thought about going to a NASCAR race because they've got a big NASCAR track there.
That's a different. That's another
whole.
Yeah,
I went to one NASCAR race when I got free tickets to it when I was working in Austin. I want to say, but it was in Dallas.
Yeah, up there.
And I went up there. I went up to the Texas Motor Speedway,
which it's huge. If you've never been to a true speedway,
you don't really understand.
The size of it is just astounding.
It's bigger than a football stadium. It's massive.
And they're normally set out in the country because of the size. So when you start getting close to it, it looks like you're rolling up on the Death Star. They're just so big. Only race I've ever been to was in Daytona, and Daytona is just this thing, and the race is just part of what's going on there. The race, while being central, there's so many people and there's so many other things going on at these NASCAR events. It's just a different world.
Yeah. I went the first time I was ever at like a real racetrack was I want to say it was like it was in like 2000, 2001, and I went to a concert there at the Kentucky Speedway.
Okay.
And it was Power Man 5000 and System of a Down and Kid Rock.
That's about right.
Korn and Metallica was
at
the
a
headliner.
NASCAR show.
It wasn't at a NASCAR show. It was a concert at a NASCAR
at a venue.
or at a venue.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, and when we got out there, everybody played, and then they came out on the stage and they said, "Guys, James from Metallica has hurt his back, and he's not going to be able to perform today." And we're like, "Oh, but here's the good news. Here's the good news." Like Jonathan Davis from Korn, I think Kid Rock did a song or
everybody
two.
stepped in
They
and-
did a couple songs, and they gave us all our money back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of a cool show, a cool place to be. But I still remember, and I don't even think that Kentucky Speedway is like, it's not the size of the one in Dallas for sure.
Well, Dallas is a 2-mile track. It feels like.
Yeah, but I remember looking at this thing like, what is this? And it's, I forget the name of the town the Kentucky Speedway's in. It might be, I think it's Sparta, Kentucky, middle of nowhere.
Right.
And this thing, it's like, what is this even doing here? It's crazy.
The sheer size of the development.
And it really lets you know the power of the redneck. They build a monument to race cars in the middle of nowhere like a palace.
And 300,000 people show up.
And they will show up and fill that thing. Wild.
One portalet.
Yeah.
If that. Or there's a ditch. In Kentucky,
one
I think.
ditch and a
in
tree.
Kentucky, there was a ditch. That was all they had. All right, guys. I got to tell you about Game Day Men's Health. I went in the other day to Game Day Men's Health. I got my labs done and got my plan in place, man. That's what you can do at Game Day Men's Health. Things, when you get to a certain age, you start to feel a little tired. Your energy's a little lower. Maybe your drive isn't what it used to be at the gym. That's how I was. And I would sleep and I'd wake up and still be tired. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Well, over at Game Day Men's Health in Alamo Ranch, they know what you're dealing with. They know what it's like, and they make the process so easy. You go in, you meet with the provider right after you get your labs done in-house. They set up a custom plan, and you can start treatment the same day. And you're going to notice more energy, better mood, boosting your libido. Don't settle, guys. Be the best version of yourself. 830-376-9100. That's 830-376-9100 for Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch. Check them out.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted law firm for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us today. Jose, tell us about the cases you all specialize in.
We do ride-sharing cases, we do 18-wheeler cases, work injuries. We will be happy to take a look at and see if we can help.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, you need to visit joegomezlaw.com. Call the Gomez Law Firm at 736-4040.
San Antonio, this Saturday at 4 p.m., catch the Gunslingers Superhero Game at Freeman Coliseum. The first 1,000 fans get a free custom superhero cape. Bring the family for nonstop action and fun. Tickets at sagunslingers.com. Be a hero Saturday.
When I wake up, the best mornings in the morning light start with Wrangler. I pull on my jeans and I feel all right. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ Bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Try our delicious IQ Bar Sampler Pack with 9 plant protein bars, 8 hydration mixes, and 4 mushroom coffee sticks. And now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. Text RADIO to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's RADIO to 64,000.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I've lost, I was going to check on the Brigade Bar, see how you guys are doing. But
I'll dial it in. Let's see what we're
you'll
doing
be
here.
shocked to know that I don't have access to that.
Yeah, you've been locked out.
Yeah.
That NSFW stuff. Stop
I know.
watching that.
I know. They don't want me looking at it.
Connoisseur media does not appreciate it.
Yeah, big deal. Big deal. What's the big deal?
We all have them. Everybody
Yeah.
got nipples.
Let me do my thing.
Why should I be barred from looking at others?
Yeah. Except maybe the president. The president might not have nipples.
I don't want to see those nipples.
Nah.
Somebody, I don't know who it was. I apologize, but somebody sent me a message on Instagram, and like, you know, on Instagram, if it's someone you don't know, it'll be like a request.
Oh, okay.
And so I hit the request, and it was an image. Again, it won't show you the image unless you accept it,
Right.
because it's like, hey, this is from someone you don't know, and it said, "You're welcome." And I was like, what in the hell is this? And you know, I'm
okay.
You got to click on it now.
You have to.
yeah.
Click on it.
Who am I to not click on that? So
Don't
I click
touch
on
that.
it, and it's like a story about someone who uncovered a trove of Trump family pictures, like from the 80s.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a picture of Donald Trump laying on the couch without his shirt on.
And so what's
And
the
so
nipple
it's like-
verdict? Do we have a nipple verdict?
They're much smaller than I expected.
So they're little. Okay.
They're
Are
much-
they pink?
They're like the same color as his lips.
Okay. All right.
You know.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of assume. I didn't think they'd be like the.
I would like. I don't know. And maybe now. I mean, obviously, he's a lot. I know. He's 4.5% body fat, but somehow he doesn't wear it all that well.
No, it seems to be all on the top.
Yeah, and so he's got moobs now. I would imagine that you
think they've grown?
I
think
think
nipples
so.
expand as your skin does?
If I told you how big around do you think the president's nipples are?
I'd go $50.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like
I'd go $50.
like the face of your watch.
At least, yeah.
Like
I'd go
that's what I picture. And now, but they were much smaller, much more demure.
Like little dog treats.
Yeah.
Little morsels. Beep. Hey, I'm looking at the Brigade Bar. I just saw this, and Vic pointed it out. What are we going to do about the eggs? Are we for egg tossing against these guys or not? Because there's
I
pictures.
like to say we're better than that.
Well, we do have a
We
suggestion.
are better than that, but let's do it anyway.
Well, Alexandra at least has a suggestion.
Okay, what's Alexander?
Maybe we just throw cascarones. Because then we could say, well, this is our people. This is how we greet us. This is what we do to our friends, too. We throw cascarones at them. But secretly, we could be lobbing hand grenades.
I got new. There's going to be a fight tonight.
Oh, I would not want to be a Knick fan.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. Don't do that. But
yeah, I
and
don't.
the egg lobbing. But there's going to be eggs thrown at their bus. I guarantee you.
We have open carry here. Be careful.
It's coming.
I'm dead serious, man. This is. I'm not joking around. Be careful out there. This is. You're not going to be able to bring a gun into the building, thank God. But there's going to be
It's a long walk.
But on the way to the building,
I
you
won't
better
be
be
surprised. There's
careful.
some parking lot drama. So
yeah. Cuidado.
yeah, be careful out there. I hope there's no drama like that. Even my mom, God bless her, and my mom is a pacifist. She's a pothead, and she wants just peace and love. and harmony.
Yeah.
And she sent me things. She was like, is it true what I read that they were beating up Spurs fans in New York? And I said, yeah.
Yes.
And I said, and then after game 2, they threw eggs at Wemby at the hotel. And she sent back a mad face emoji, very angry.
Don't get mamas mad.
Oh,
that's where the true power lands.
Yeah. So if my mom might throw some eggs tonight. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I get the sense that it might be Granny lobbing the first egg. Don't get the Salesians. The sisters are going to be lobbing eggs.
Now let's throw corn tortillas.
Maybe we go Lubbock. We go tech on them.
I like corn tortillas.
I don't like them. Let's get rid of those. But keep the flour. Don't throw the flour. Throw away the corn.
What about full 20-ounce bottles of Big Red?
See, that would be an appropriate. That's how we welcome our friends.
Or what? Like
just spray them with Big Red.
Just
spray them with sticky red.
Yeah, shake up the 2-liter and let it rip.
That's how we greet our friends down here.
Once you put a Mentos in it, does it work?
Oh, I bet it does.
See, that's what we need to do because that stuff does not come off.
That's what they do at. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the band of the Juggalos.
Oh, that's what's that stuff?
The Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
They do the Faygo.
Which is like,
It's like the ghetto ass
orange Fanta.
Yeah. Oh, they got all flavors of it. It's just like Walmart
I've only had
sodas.
orange Faygo.
Is that a Chicago thing?
It's a Detroit thing.
No, Detroit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they shake it up and can you imagine?
It's covered in sticky.
Can you imagine going home covered in Big Red? Maybe that's.
Oh man,
I'd be getting laid that night.
I think honestly, I'm not saying Spurs fans should do it, but if the choice is violence
or Big Red,
go
Big
Red. Choose Big Red.
Yes.
Yeah. Or Big
Choose
Blue.
Big Red. Halfway there on a Friday.
This is the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Still have this accident 90 westbound approaching 211. Right lane blocked. A 35-minute delay. It's got yourself from Hunt Lane. Roadway reduced to 1 lane. 35 northbound, the connector to 37-281. This wreck is the left shoulder of the connector ramp blocked. And this road work at 35 northbound, O'Connor to Judson. Solid 30-minute delay. 2 right lanes closed. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Juicy, thick-cut ribeye, picanha prime sirloin, Brazilian empanadas, stacked burgers, and more. This is bring your appetite food. Novo is attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit novobrew.com.
This Father's Day, join the Blitz Live at Coldplay Cove in Stone Oak. Enjoy Dad and Me sports activities, coffee tastings, giveaways, raffles, and family fun built for modern families. Grab your tickets now through the events page at coldplaycove.com.
Been in a car wreck? Not sure what happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows, because Thomas J. Henry is one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas. You deserve to get compensated for your injuries. You deserve a law firm that can take your case all the way to trial. You deserve justice. So don't settle for less than you deserve. Get Thomas J. Henry on your side. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Babbel proudly presents the Sheep Cheese Fiasco.
Cute market. Ooh, cheese. Let's get cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Hola. Quiero una oveja. Pequeñita.
¿Una oveja pequeñita?
Sí.
Bueno, pues tengo como 20.
Oh, no. Oh, but they're cute.
Don't let your Spanish fool you. Avoid bringing home the farm with Babbel, the award-winning language learning app.
Can you make us some cheese, please? Oh, cheese. You're not cheese.
Practice with Babbel's guided conversations based on real situations. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will have you speaking conversationally in as little as 3 weeks.
Yes. Oh, you're so sweet.
Get up to 50% off on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's 50% off at BABBEL.com.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinigle here for Window Nation. You know, it is June. Summer is here along with those hot summer days, and that means constant AC use and high energy bills. It is time to upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine replacing all your windows with new energy-efficient ones and getting half of them for free. Plus, you could even get them with no money down and no monthly payment or interest for 2 years. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com to book that consultation.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs welcome the New York Knicks back to the Frost tomorrow night for Game 5. The Spurs face elimination. Tip set for 7:30. Game will be televised on ABC. In college football, the Brendan Sorsby problem continues. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is getting involved. He sent a letter to the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark notifying the league that it would be exposed to substantial liability if it takes action against Texas Tech for playing quarterback Brendan Sorsby. More news to follow.
SportsCenter is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah.
Watch them eggs now.
Spraying Big Red on these bitches.
Oh, no. On the Brigade Bar, they're right. You got to do HEB Wild Red. That's even worse.
Oh.
It'll stain it worse.
That stuff will take the hair off like Nair.
Yeah, it's red Nair.
It does.
All the Knicks fans will come back bald, no eyebrows.
And just slightly pink.
Yeah. All with corn
I
tortillas
like this
all over.
idea. I think we might have the kernel of something that'll work.
Is that our version of tar and feather?
Yeah.
With Big Red and corn tortillas?
They'll never do that again. We tortilled them.
Oh, man. I think that should be a thing. Again,
Right.
I'm not condoning it.
We're idea guys.
But I could see myself being into that if I were.
I'm not even sure it's illegal.
I don't know that it would be. I mean, I think maybe.
Maybe we'll just lunge barbacoa at them with the hot sauce.
Not the good stuff.
I mean,
no, yeah, the all meat we'll keep, but
We'll
the
keep
regular,
we'll give them the lips and the cheeks.
Yeah, give them that.
Those cheek bumps. I
and
don't
then
like those.
The eyeballs.
Yeah, you can have the eyeballs.
Yeah. Or a big old lengua.
Oh.
A giant lengua. Just lunch it out.
Oh, they'd smell like it too for the rest. Oh.
I know. Ugh.
Well, you want to get a reputation, start lobbing cow tongues at people.
Yeah.
Or
hey, man.
Or tripas.
You want to show up, act crazy. We can act crazy.
And yesterday I took a fair amount of abuse through social media when I said Spur fans sell your ticket, make some money.
Yeah.
I still stand by that.
I mean, there's some money to be made.
If you can make next. I'm not saying give up your tickets, but I'm not upset with you here.
No, I can't be
Cover
mad
your
at
nut
you.
on this one.
I saw a few McLarens on military already. They're banking.
No, those are the dudes selling the half price T-shirts. The McLaren drivers.
Yeah. The guys who own the.
And honestly, I always believed in my heart that this was, at every stand it was a little mom and pop, and they had a little setup, and they were going to make a little bit of playoff money.
Yeah,
it's like the family was like, hey, we got the setup, we're going to hustle for a couple of weeks, and we'll make some money, we'll pay off the car, we'll do something good. So my first time down on military to go buy the shirts, I start on one side and I'm looking at the shirts, and I see this dude that's covered in like Spurs stuff that is for sale, and then he pulls up in a truck and he unloads a bunch of T-shirts. And I thought, he's with the family that's doing this.
Yeah.
Then I go to about a mile up, and it's an entirely different crew of family that I think is doing it, and the same dude pulled up. So it wasn't like a bunch of individuals. There's somebody that's cornered the market down there that's selling them all, and I'm all for the American way, but I kind of thought it would be a bunch of individuals making money, but no. There's a McLaren driver down there that's got the T-shirt market turned over. It's the same guy. I saw him at a couple different places.
Do you think he got the McLaren by selling T-shirts?
I think at the volume they're moving right now.
Because now,
he bought a garage too.
When I heard the NBA say the Spurs are losing out on $8 million, I was like, oh, come on.
They're not.
And then it's like,
That's like $1 for us.
The guy's got a McLaren. And maybe he is making a good.
My argument against that will always be the people that are buying shirts down on military. We're going to buy a shirt at Academy, and they're still going to do that. But they're not going to buy anything else.
Yeah.
So this is extra. They were going to get the shirt at Academy, and that would have been the only thing. But because I can go buy a shirt for $15 instead of $50, I'll go get a couple.
Flag and a big flag
and all that. I'm going to go buy that. That's the added stuff that wouldn't have been sold by the Spurs. It wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have sold anything extra. They're still selling as much licensed gear, minus about 10%, than they would have if there were no illicit T-shirt sales. Those are all still, we're all lining up at Academy because we got to get the official stuff. But the stuff that we truly remember that really represents us, that is what the Spurs would have never gotten.
Well, I got this hat at the Spurs game. It's officially licensed.
Official, you paid the licensing fees, you paid the money, and they got it.
But my puro pinching Spurs shirt, they're not selling that at the stadium.
And they can't.
Right.
So this was a part of the world that needed to be filled, like F the Knicks if you wanted those. But even if whenever they argue, well, we're losing $8 million. No, you're not. You're not losing $8 million. You probably lost $1 million. You probably did. I'm not going to say you didn't lose some money.
But also, you're getting a lot of marketing.
Then there's that. Because as much as, and I'll put it on the one that was the most recent that I remember. Give me some nasty.
Yeah.
That shirt still lives, and the Spurs would have never made any money on it. But that Give Me Some Nasty has lived generations now, and is still being worn, and it's still promoting your brand. It was free advertising. In fact, you made money because somebody else made a little bit of money because of that. So this underground economy is a good thing, and I think the Spurs actually do realize that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I knew $8 million when I heard that number. I was like, there's no way. Because and quite frankly, a lot of the people who are buying these shirts are never going to set foot inside that building.
Absolutely, and I to my soul, I believe that Peter J. and those up in the higher echelons, those suits know that.
Yeah.
They know that. This is the only access they're ever going to have to my stuff, and more power to you. And maybe one day, one way, you'll get your family together and spend $1,000 and come see me play. Maybe one day, one time.
Manny says, I have to go buy bootleg Spurs shirts because they have 3XL, unlike Academy and Lids. Don't have a
Truth,
choice.
bro. You and me are on the same boat. I live that same life, man. When you go get the free shirt at the Spurs game and you end up with a schmedium and you want to wear it, but if you put it on, you're going to look like you're wearing a schmedium, and then suddenly the camera's on you. You're like, damn it, I'm on a date. I'm with my girl here. I got to put on this little tiny fat boy shirt.
I will say this. What's funny is when I went and bought that Budo pinching Spurs shirt for me and Vic, I wanted the black ones, and I was like, you don't have the black in any sizes? The only sizes they had left in the black were 4 and 5X. And I was like, I didn't even know they made 5X.
That's military drive size right there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, speaking of that, while we were at the buffet, there was a 5X guy in the line.
Oh,
yeah,
my
did you see
God.
that?
Whoa.
So, I could see why they carry 5X.
Yeah.
Para los gorditos.
By the way, our Chinese buffet now has a sign that says 2-hour limit. They put up a sign. Somebody
I think it was for that guy.
Somebody was taking advantage of them. And they were like, no more for you.
God, I love
2-hour
America.
limit,
Not
man.
us. AJ and I acted
Somebody forced them to put that sign up.
Yeah.
Yep.
AJ and I were like at Chow. We were done in 15 minutes.
Well, we had to get to a meeting, so we were.
we were hurrying up.
We were wolfing. And
but you went through 3 plates.
I did, but what I do, what keeps me from eating like too fast is I use chopsticks when I eat.
That's
and
a
that
good regulator. It's like a speed regulator.
It does slow me down a little bit, just enough that I wanted to have a 4th plate, but now time crunch.
Now we
It's
gotta
been
go.
2 hours, sir.
Sir, we're watching you.
No more crab legs.
We're watching you. I love that. Whatever that stuff is, it's got the octopus and the jalapenos and the.
Oh, that's a good dish.
yeah.
It's cold. Is
Yeah,
that the cold?
yeah, it's like a cold
Like
octopus
calamari,
salad.
what is it?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so good. My first plate was basically just a big giant plate of that. But yeah, and that's healthy.
They even do dim sum in there too.
Yeah, they got some good stuff, man. Good place. Rob didn't go. Rob
I had to go see my doctor.
Oh, yeah. His arm.
Dr. Garrett.
His arm.
For my
his elbow.
I can't do this. Look at that. Look at it. Just hanging.
It hurts when you do that.
This is
Well,
agony.
don't do that.
Right here, this is agony. This
That's also Rob's favorite dance move from the 70s.
When I would roller skate, this is what I would do right here.
I call it the TikTok.
Yeah, there you go.
This is how I'd skate at the jam.
You're like, how you doing, guys?
I spent a lot of time alone as a child.
Like that. It's like at the Chinese buffet. That cat when you leave. Hey, bye, everybody.
Oh, that one does hurt. No, that one really did hurt.
You can't do the Chinese
I can't
buffet
do the
cat
goodbye. That got me. I'm going on IR tomorrow.
Tribe says, of course, De'Aaron Fox is getting death threats, as he should be. Now, stop that. No.
Come on, man.
Let's talk about this for a second. Now, we're getting to the point where you're talking about my family. I feel like I can talk about De'Aaron, and everybody can point out that he made a mistake. Everybody can. But you want to show me how unaware you are of the Spurs is to say bench De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
That tells me you're the same guy that for 20 years when the Spurs were drafting and you were putting out your mock draft, you found the highest ranked European player and put him in the Spurs. Because that's what the Spurs do. No, they did at times. They did, but not every time. But the assumption was that's what they do. So now this is where we sit with this. That the assumption is the Spurs, this is what you are. And that's not the case. The Spurs' best lineup is with all three guards in.
On the floor, yeah.
And I'm not saying, I don't think anybody who knows the Spurs is saying bench De'Aaron. Because without him, we had 22 turnovers from one guy in 2 games. Yeah. We know his value. Did he make a mistake? Absolutely he did. Did he miss more? Has he had a terrible shooting series? Absolutely he has. But he is still better on the court than watching.
Yeah.
He is still that guy. Now, does he need to give the ball up or be forced to have somebody else handle the ball? There is no question. But when you hear anybody nationally say, you got to bench him, they don't know the Spurs. They don't understand what we're doing or our plan of attack. They're not Spur fans. They haven't followed us. I am furious with De'Aaron. I'm mad. I'm mad at him. I'm sure he's mad at himself, but I am not advocating benching him.
Yeah, I'm mad at him because, I mean, you and I have been defenders of him all season long, and I still stand by Spurs aren't here without him. And the Spurs, that stretch of time that they had to play without Wemby, there is no doubt who the best player on the Spurs was when Wemby was out. He carried that team. But you're right. It's been a bad playoffs. But has his playoffs been as bad as Keldon's? No.
And we're not ripping him up.
Yeah.
Did we kill Champagne for not seeing the side of a barn for 30 minutes? I mean, yeah, everybody had a terrible game. De'Aaron's mistake was glaring and obvious and awful. But apart from that, even with that, he's still a net positive. He won a game. Don't forget about that. Don't go too far with this.
And by the way, I kind of feel bad because when you see the still photos, and I know it's still photos.
It looks like a foul to me.
And I kind of, at the time, I was like, well, I guess it was a clean block because De'Aaron after the game said, he made a good block. But I think that's De'Aaron just saying, like, trying to not make excuses.
Well, there's water under the – well, if we really want to nitpick, and I don't, because we got away with some calls in the first half.
And by the way, they're never going to call a foul in that situation.
No, and I don't want them to. But the NBA did admit yesterday that Steph didn't step out of bounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The film showed he did not and was probably fouled, and the NBA admitted both. Oh. I'm not going to revisit it. I'm not going to hang my head on it. But if he doesn't go out of bounds, the Spurs win the game. Spurs will end up with free throws, and game's over. But the turnover happened. They get the ball. Brunson shot, tip, game over. But it turns out what got them the ball, he was not out of bounds.
Man, it sucks.
Well, that's why I'm not going to hang my hat on it. That's not why we lost. It certainly was one of the reasons, but it's not the sole.
Rob, that's why I go to sleep. It's what I told my son. I said, dude, no matter what team you cheer for, if you're a fan long enough, these good calls, bad calls even out.
It does.
Yeah.
And that's why
eventually it evens out.
And at the end, I think the older you get as a fan, you start to realize the necessity or the lack thereof of all of these cameras and all the perfectionist stuff, because I know at the end of the day, it's a 50-50 proposition, and over time it all comes back. I'll get what I gave, and I'll give what I got.
Yeah.
I mean, and we got it that game was perfect. When we look at the offensive interference with Wemby with the ball on the rim. That could have easily been a basket taken away. There was at least one foul that Wemby did not commit, or did commit that wasn't called, or vice versa. So, yeah, Steph didn't step out of bounds, but there were 1,000 things that happened up to that brought the Spurs where they were. I never will blame a bad reffing call unless it's one of those glaring New Orleans Saints staring right at him touchdown passes that are just so inexplicable. But those happen once a decade.
Yep. It evens out. It tends to over the course of time.
And if you focus on it, it makes the pain that much more.
Exactly.
I mean, so I'm going to let it go. The game's done, and what was supposed to happen happened.
Yeah. Well, and don't get me started on the remember in the Broncos Bills playoff game where the pass interference. I sat here bitching about it, and it's like at the end of the day, it's like. I mean, it's going to happen, man. It sucks.
And
if
you want to get stuck on that minutia, you're going to have a miserable life because it'll never go your way that way.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. I promise those Gary Clark Jr. tickets. I'll give them away next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
So if I were to go up to McDonald's tonight and say I want the gangbang, they'd know what I'm talking about? Or would they call the cops?
You got to say the Mick. Otherwise, you get arrested.
The Mick.
And then you got to.
Hey, what are you in for? Well, I wanted a gangbang at McDonald's.
A whole new term of the McRib.
Yeah, you got to throw the McRib in there too.
Only for a limited time.
Holy cow!
You got to be careful in your wording. Phrasing is everything, Joe.
It is.
Phrasing is everything.
Phrasing.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1. San Antonio's Sports Star.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Office manager Connie has a Shih Tzu. Gets into the weed brownies. Dog's freaking out. It's standing there acting all weird, shaky and sleepy and won't move. And they spend $400 at the vet on a $25 dog.
You know, you don't really need a veterinarian for that. All that dog needed was a cheeseburger.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
We have meaningful basketball being played in San Antonio for the first time in years, and you know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to go watch the games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the Big Blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. And with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. San Antonio and New York. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Boom, boom. Hey, you want to go see Gary Clark Jr. August 28th at the Aztec Theater? I bet you do. At least somebody does. Rob and I did.
We have. And we will.
Yeah. 7 p.m. August 28th at the Aztec. Gary Clark Jr. Great show last year. I'm sure it'll be great again. He is a great live performer. I got 2 tickets for caller number 9, 210-656-3776.
What's that number again?
210-656-3776.
So if you want to talk to us, you can dial that number. That's not just prizes. So
yeah,
if
you don't
got
have to just call into
something to get off your chest. You don't have to call the front desk. You can call us.
We got a voicemail up front, Vic.
So
Yeah.
you got something to say. We're here to listen.
Yeah, here it is. Hold on.
So this just literally within the last 45 minutes came into our front desk.
Yeah, here we go.
Podcasts in the morning, they need to find them another team. They're so fake. Negative ass people that represent San Antonio talking about the Spurs are done and this and that. They suck. Y'all need to find some other broadcasters because they're not the ones ashing on the Spurs like that. They suck. Be a real Spurs fan and take it like a man, you bitches.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Why don't you call us?
Take it like a man. 656-3776.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you come over here, ma'am? Yeah.
I wonder what made me a fake-ass fan. I wonder what made me the fake-ass fan.
I know what made me a fake-ass fan is saying that they weren't going to win. The series is over. And I know it's not fun to say, like, but again, first of all, we don't work for the Spurs.
Yeah, I'm not employed. This isn't a Spurs podcast. I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. And if you can't handle it, go find the podcast.
And I can be a Spurs fan and also have a brain in my head and know when my team is not as good as or is not playing as well as the team that they're playing against. And it's pretty obvious.
You're fake, man. You're fake.
You suck.
You didn't say how great they are,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, you're a real ass Spurs fan. Bet your mortgage on the Spurs to come back and win it, man.
Or admit your name. Come
Spurs
on, man.
in 7, Bubba. Yeah, make that money. No, you're not going to do it because you're not a real Spurs fan.
I'm going to call your boss and say you're not a fan.
Yeah. You need
where you work?
You need to fire those guys.
Call he's fake ass fan. He doesn't like your company.
They're not the ones. Man, hating ass hater.
What?
You're the hater.
Come here and bring me some eggs.
If all you want is people to come on here and smile and say the Spurs are real good,
not fair.
Everything's going to be great,
they're
guys.
Cheating.
Yeah, and then when after the Spurs lose, you go, it's just not right. They lost. It was fair. It was rigged. We
could do that. Do that. Your life would be better. They'd still lost.
Imagine
you're still losing.
Imagine tuning in and not wanting to hear like objective opinions. Like all you want to hear is just someone tell you how pretty you are.
Well, I do kind of want that.
Oh, you're so good.
I mean, honestly, if it's all about me,
like I'm gonna talk to you like you're my dog. Who's the goodest? Good. Who's your goody? Good.
Given the context,
you're the best.
That kind of works for me too.
Yeah, imagine that.
Depending on what I'm doing,
we're giving tough love, is what it is.
I mean,
it just has nothing to do with love. This is honesty.
If my dog crapped on the
point. Yeah.
if my dog crapped on the floor, I wouldn't go, here's a good. No,
it's okay.
No.
It's no, because I love you.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would. How dare I even point out any problem? How
Yeah.
dare I point out ways to improve yourself?
These fake ass Spurs. By the way, he sounds like he's from Louisiana or something.
Oh, and he cussed like 6 times.
He sounds like a Cajun.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all doing
he's
talking
not-
about them there Spurs now?
He's not from here.
You ain't know, you're a fake ass Spurs
The best
fan.
Cajun accent sounds like they're from Brooklyn. They do.
Oh yeah,
The,
you're right.
the deepest, the deepest, darkest Cajun accent sounds like they're coming right out of Flatbush.
The truth is, the deepest Cajun accent, you can't
No,
understand a
it's
lick.
mushmouth gibberish, much like Flatbush.
That there boy. Oh.
So go back and do your coon-ass ways.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Suck.
Suck the hole. That's what we say around here.
You're not a fan.
You know something? You suck. Yeah.
That's like your opinion, man.
If you want to tell us we suck, 210-656-3776. You're always welcome to do that, but at least be a man or a woman and like put
all into the front desk.
Stick your chest out. Put your name on it. Don't be a little hoe-ass punk.
Yeah.
Hey,
You guys, on that morning show, they suck, man. You need to fire their asses. Get some real Spurs fans.
There aren't any.
Yeah, why don't you should.
If you say poorly, you're not a fan.
Hey, I got an idea.
No, the real fans were at the airport welcoming him back.
You know what this guy should do?
I'm glad you brought that up.
This guy should do his own podcast.
I bet he does.
Where all he does is say good things about teams that lose. And that'll get a bunch of listens. Everybody loves that.
Oh, yeah.
And were you amazed at the number of people that at the airport?
I was thinking there was going to be 4 people there.
Dude, again, this town loves the Spurs, and I don't blame them.
It's different when, it's a close game the whole time.
Well, it
plus
was a
and
close
minus.
game.
No, but at the for a little bit. But come on, first half? Come on.
Oh, yeah, listen, it was pain.
You blew it.
But I respect the I respect that the fans showed up and gave their love for the Spurs.
They did not deserve it.
Well, listen, man. Let's keep in perspective where this team's supposed to be.
I'm glad you brought that up. Now is not the time to talk about that crap.
I know you don't want to hear
That
it.
is such a bunch of. We're not even supposed to be here, so just no.
When is it? Right after they're eliminated?
When you're done, you take stock. But you know what? They are supposed to be here, or they wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Now next month, I will put it into the season into its full context. But we're not there yet. And to use
we're kind of there.
By the numbers we're not. But to use today to wake up and go, well, darn it, we shouldn't even have been here. This has been a wonderful success. Hell no. This has been an absolute abject, colossal failure.
I'm telling, it's so funny because if the Spurs were down 3-1 to Oklahoma City right now, we would have been okay with it. I'm telling you, as soon as they slayed that giant, the expectations changed.
It's not just that. It is you have had a lead in every game with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here. What are you talking about? Not only did we get here, we've done enough, but for ourselves to win this thing. It is a colossal failure. Colossal beyond belief. Now, did this failure happen sooner than expected? Yes.
Yeah.
But just to say, everything's right in the world, hell no. Do not take that pill. This is as bad a collapse of failure as any team has ever offered its fan base, ever.
But also, let's not act like they suck.
No, I'm not going there, but I'm not about to take the sweet, we shouldn't even have been here, and, it's just nice. No, we won, we beat a better team, and we're getting our ass kicked.
Yeah.
So, no, this is not sweet, happy times. Now, we can talk sweet, happy in July and go look back and go, wow, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was, right now, we're getting our ass kicked, and it's a dang disgrace. So I'm not past we shouldn't have been there. You got to make right. You're going to have to fix yourselves. You got 2 games to do it. You got 1 tomorrow night to bring yourself back up to 500 in a lot of people's eyes. Now, again, next week when we look at the whole picture, when it's all painted, then we can say, wow, that was a crazy ride. That was a lot of fun. Right now, no, this sucks.
I don't always speak emoji, Vic. Maybe you can help me out here.
Yeah, let me see.
It's the Ayatollah of Crapola says, we're lucky to have Rob, and then he puts a microphone emoji. Now, I get that.
You sure that's a microphone?
It's a microphone.
Okay.
And then it says, and AJ. And after AJ...
Why are you painting your nails?
It's fingernail paint. What? So Rob gets the microphone. Like
I don't...
We're lucky to have Rob with his microphone and AJ with his fingernail polish. Well, can someone explain that to me? I don't know.
You shave your back? There's not a shaving your back.
There's not a shave your back emoji, but
maybe that's what he was after. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I get one? No. Okay, good. I'm left out.
You're the.
What am I?
You know what? JD says something, and I want to make something clear here. JD says, I understand you guys telling that idiot to call the station, but you guys turn off the phone.
No, we don't.
You don't open the phone lines except for 3 calls after Game 4, unlike Jason and Joe. Here's the truth of it is, now, I don't ask for phone calls.
Yeah, we don't ask for them, but you can call anytime you want.
If you've got something to talk, if you're on topic with what we're talking about and you want to add to the conversation, we'll take your call.
Yeah, but for the most part,
I
it's more of us, less of you makes a better show.
I don't necessarily feel like I need to talk to callers or we need to talk to callers, but because we communicate well with other methods.
And the brigade bar is there, but if you're 656-3776.
We don't turn phones off.
And if you call, we do our best to get you. Now, sometimes it's not the right time, but we have other stuff on the schedule. But I don't know of any time we've said no. Ever. No.
No.
The door is always open.
But here's the thing. Like, I'll always tell the producers, hey, what's your name? What do you want to talk about? And if you want to talk about something we're not talking about,
it's not the time to call.
Yeah, I'm not going to change I'm not going to change the whole show for a caller. But we're not opposed to call. We don't turn off the phone. We welcome it.
Now Vic might just not answer.
Yeah.
He might be in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Vic,
I'm in the bathroom.
We have a life to live.
At least
poops a lot.
At least once an hour.
We poop a lot.
Yeah. This is a very regular show. Very regular.
The reason for the nail polish is because you're a baddie. That's why.
Oh, you're a baddie.
Oh, I'm a baddie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You're just a baddie.
Did you look that up on the internet?
No, he put it on there.
He was being kind.
Okay.
We just don't speak emoji.
I don't speak emoji. What's better, the microphone or the fingernails?
The baddie.
Yeah, what would you rather have?
I don't know. I don't speak emoji.
I'd rather have the microphone.
I don't speak jive.
Can dudes be a baddie? I thought
so.
only chicks can be baddies.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
And don't I have to be good looking to be a baddie? I'm like Shrek. I'm like, I'm a nice guy, but like nobody's gonna be like, oh, that guy's so handsome,
so ugly, I'm pretty.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
like a bulldog.
I just saying, I don't show up here expecting people to go, oh, he's really that's a baddie.
What you would define as traditionally handsome.
Yeah, I'm not. Right. I got my own thing, but it's not. It's like Shrek. I got my personality takes me a long way in life. You know what I mean?
Say I win friends that influence people in other ways.
Yeah. 2 things get me there: personality and manscaping to make it look bigger than it is. That's why people love me. Hey!
656-3776. Jump on it. You got something to say.
That's right. All right, let me tell you about the San Antonio Gunslingers, baby. They 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock tomorrow. They're going to be in action. And you can get down and check out the Gunslingers taking on the hated New Mexico Chupacabras. You know what? Don't throw any eggs at the Chupacabras, but boo the hell out of them. All right, let's let them know they're in San Antonio. They're in our house. All right, when they show up at the Freeman, let them know you're not coming in here to rough up our gunslingers. You're not going to put it on our slingers like that. But if you haven't been to one of these indoor games, you got to check it out. The Gunslingers put on a great show. You're right on top of the action. It's family friendly. It's affordable to bring your kids to, which you can't say for a lot of sporting events these days. So get down there, check it out, man. I'm telling you, it is high flying. It is fast. There's big hits, and you are right on top. I've literally asked. I've offered popcorn to a player while he was playing. That's how close to the game you can be. It is really a cool experience if you haven't done it. 4 o'clock, Freeman Coliseum. Gunslingers, Chupacabras, sagunslingers.com for tickets. Make sure you're there, guys.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay continues to be this wreck on the far west side at 90 westbound. Right as you approach 211, left lane slow from Hunt Lane, 35, 40-minute delay. 35 northbound O'Connor to Judson, that's road work. 2 right lanes are closed, and that is causing about a 20-minute delay. A 10-minute ride, 35 northbound Eisenhower to 410. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Rev up Father's Day gift giving at summitracing.com. You'll find unique gifts, parts, tools, accessories, and more. Or give the perfect card, a Summit Racing gift card. Shop summitracing.com, plus enroll in the rewards program to get more power in every purchase.
'Twas the night before Father's Day, and all through the house, Dad slept in his recliner, completely passed out. Magellan Outdoors and Titleist win the night as Dad dreams of gifts from Academy, the kind he'd like. Because tomorrow's not just Father's Day, you see. It's Dad Christmas at Academy. Line up before the doors open on Saturday, June 13th to score a promo card worth up to $500. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Fun can't lose. Select Austin and San Antonio Academy stores. No purchase necessary. Open to Texas residents 18 or older. Visit academy.com/official rules.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
After that colossal collapse in New York, as the series shifts back to San Antonio for Game 5 Saturday night, how do the Spurs keep the Knicks from celebrating in San Antonio? We're talking about it all day on The Blitz, starting at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes have taken a 3-2 lead with a 4-2 victory last night over the Vegas Knights. And in World Cup action, Mexico, they got a 3-0 lead over South Africa to open Group A yesterday in a game that saw 3 red cards. Tonight, the USA will open Group D as they take on Paraguay at 8 o'clock. The game is going to be televised on Fox.
San Antonio, and New York. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend party and partying. Yeah! Yeah! Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We had a caller. Edwin
Was it
said,
him?
guy's mad at me.
And you? Just you?
Yeah, apparently. And then he
Good.
hung up. So it
Good.
wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Yeah,
No.
If you were mad at me, you're mad at the wrong guy, Bubba.
We were just in commercials.
Yeah. It's not me. I don't do nothing wrong. Alexandra said, what if I call in just to talk to Vic? And then she sends like the
Please do.
sexy lips and a smile emoji.
Yeah.
You're going to get Vic in
Vic's
trouble with
a
his
taken
wife.
man, but he'll
that-
entertain offers.
Yeah. That's my wife saying bang.
Yeah, that's going to be Vic's wife.
Oh, yeah.
If Vic's wife grabs a hold of your hair, Alexandra, you're in trouble. You see those videos on Instagram and Twitter, crazy ass street? That's Vic's wife is going to be that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I have a video of her at some dollar store just tearing up a customer.
Oh, God.
I was like,
whooping
man.
ass.
Like, yeah, and she goes, "Did you make dinner?" I go, "Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
yes,
Yeah, it's ready.
Whatever you needed, baby, it's
in
done.
do you want it in the microwave or the oven, or what are we talking?"
Can I ice your knuckles down?
Yeah. Would you like a foot massage?
Yeah. And like, apparently the guy who called was going to say that I'm too negative about the Spurs, but like, here I am talking about like cutting these guys some slack. Like, you know.
Again, it bothers me that people are giving this team an out for what they did. There's no excusing anything of what happened in the second half because all but maybe one guy, and even he made mistakes, stands there and needs to be atonable for what occurred. If it
maybe
was,
Devin Vassell.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe one guy
Devin,
can go, you know
leave
what,
the
I
room.
brought everything I had.
Everybody else had mistakes.
So when you deal with that, you don't improve if you just act like, oh, it's okay. It is not okay to do what you did. Now, can you get better? I expect it. Am I going to stay mad at you? No. But right now, this is the time you dust yourself off, you get off your ass, and you go do something. You put on your big boy pants and get it done. I'm not going to give you a break because you're a kid. You got here. You managed to get here. You crossed the desert. You got here. There's no reason for you to say, well, you know, we probably shouldn't have been here anyway. Shut up.
I will say, one other thing I've been defending him on is like, I'm if you want to bang on Wemby for missing free throws, okay. You want to bang on Fox for not dribbling the clock out, I'm fine with it. I could not stand hearing people blame guys for things that weren't their fault or that they didn't like. Somebody was like, Fox left Anunoby by himself to get that tip in. Well, yeah, he did. You know why? Fox is also the reason why Jalen Brunson took that horrific shot that he took because it's not like Fox just decided on his own to double Brunson. That's clearly what the plan was.
I'm the one who brought this up. That play goes to Mitch because what happened was as designed. De'Aaron was supposed to double the inbounder, and he did a great job of it. But they left the inbounder absolutely alone. Anunoby's crossed after the pass and was either going to be the recipient from Brunson, because that's what inbounders are.
Yep.
They're the most dangerous guy on the court. Or he was going to be tasked with going to get the ball off the rim if it went off. The ball didn't come. Anunoby strolled all the way to the rim. Nobody picked him up. Nobody blocked him out. Nobody even saw him because everybody else, by my assumption, was assigned to do something else. That lands on the bench. Another reason to be upset with this team. This wasn't a bunch of young players. That was a young coach. Now, the plan worked as designed, but there wasn't a plan B to accept the fact that if we play defense so well, what happens when Brunson throws up a bad shot?
Yeah.
We let a guy add one more rebounder, another mistake that if you don't point out and you don't talk about, you cannot expect improvement. It doesn't just happen that you get better. You have to point out the problem and fix the problem. And the problem was, for 40 minutes, the Spurs played 20. We just quit. And that cannot ever happen again. And I'm not going to pat him on the back and say, I know you're young and I know you've never been here. That does no longer work. That excuse is out the window and can never be applied to anybody on this roster.
And I don't want it to be lazy, like you're mad at De'Aaron, so blame everything on De'Aaron.
No.
You're mad at Wemby, blame everything on it. It doesn't work that way. Like they're all sharing blame.
We can do our dispersions. What's the Festivus? It's
The
airing of grievances.
Yeah.
Line up.
Yeah, it's like the play where and it's technically a turnover on Fox, but Steph Castle looked at him
and turned away,
and Fox threw the ball to him, and he just kept going.
Didn't get it.
And you can't. What's De'Aaron supposed to do when he gets that look? He's like, okay, you're looking, you want the ball.
So Steph, do what you think you're supposed to do. Don't hesitate.
But if you're mad at De'Aaron for another play that happened, you're just going to say it's all on De'Aaron. We just have to. What I don't like is just throwing everything at one guy.
But for him, we'd have won.
Right.
Hell no. Hell no. There's a lot of reasons we lost. He's just a small part of a big problem.
Chris is on line 1. Let's talk to Chris. Good morning, Chris.
What's up, AJ?
Hello, sir.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I was just going to comment on, y'all got a call earlier about somebody being upset about you guys and some of the comments y'all made. I think the thing is, man, y'all obviously know ball, right? I mean, y'all bring up a lot of good points, and we do. Yeah, we're upset with the team. What sucks as a listener is hearing our San Antonio guys talk about how it's over and they've given up on the Spurs. We expect that from Stephen A. and all these other guys, but not from our San Antonio guys. That's what's tough.
We're not cheerleaders, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
I'm not here to cheerlead. I'm here to tell you the truth.
This is and
the truth is that it's over.
No, it's not over. I can tell you
it's
that
over.
the situation they put themselves is
It's
just
over.
about
AJ said it was
insurmountable.
over.
Yeah, I did say it's over.
Yeah.
I believe it's over.
AJ
I mean,
said it was over.
It's
that's
Chris,
exactly what I'm commenting
Chris,
on in that video specifically.
Our job is to give our opinions, and my opinion is that it's over. And I would love to sit here and tell you it's not, but it's not what I believe. And so I'm your guy here in San Antonio. I don't want to lie to you. I don't lie to my audience. I'm going to tell you what I believe, what I feel. Do I hope I'm wrong? I do. I really do hope I'm wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, we're going to do it, guys. We can do it.
And if we don't, it's not our fault.
You're not a little kid. You can handle like an objective mindset of, dude, it's hard to come back when a team blows it like that team did. I can't picture a world where if I was on that team, I'd feel like I was a winner at that point. I'd feel like so that's all I'm trying to do is give you the way I would feel about it. And I don't want to lie to you, brother. I don't want to like bring you down. So I'm not trying to tell you don't have hope. I just don't have any. And again, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't believe I am. I do believe this thing is over. I think it ended when the Spurs blew that game in Game 4.
I believe it's not over. We're probably going to win tomorrow night, which is going to make the final thing even worse because they're going to build up some more hope, and we're going to get up there, and we're up against something bigger than we expected. I'll be the first to admit this team is so much better than I thought they were.
Yeah.
I undersold them. I underexpected, and I was wrong. I just didn't think they were what we thought they were. They're far more than that, and I think the problem is we are capable of performing at a high level for a short amount of time over and over. It's the sustaining part that's getting us. So I think we're going to play pretty well tomorrow night on emotion and just I'm not going to get embarrassed at home. But going back up there, I'm a realist. It is going to be well, we all know it. Beating this team 3 times in a row. Are you crazy? I mean, this from what we have witnessed. Now, is it possible? Maybe.
Sure, it's possible.
Probable? Hell no.
Yeah.
And if you're that believing, I want to see bets on Kalshi. I want to see bets on the line. If you're that into it, put your money where your mouth is and post a picture of the money that you put down because I don't believe enough to put any money on
when
it.
people are calling me telling me I should be fired for not believing, go get bet on it, man.
You put your money down and let's see how you believe.
Izzy says, toughest part about this series, we have the better talent. Well,
yes!
Yeah. Well, but you also have kids playing against dudes who have been there and done it, and we warned about that time
All
and
year.
again. And I thought it was gonna bite them in the OKC series. They got through it, but eventually, that's just the way it almost. 99% of the time, the way it works out is you've got to take your lumps before you get to the mountaintop.
And we've said it repeatedly. But, the thing about it is don't say that because you probably shouldn't, you can't.
Yeah.
Because now we should. We should. Once we beat Oklahoma City and got here, there's no more we're ahead of schedule, no more of this. You get to say that when the season's done. But they were the best team available. They belonged here. They had every tool in the box to go win it. And they have, quite frankly, let themselves down. That's the most aggravating thing about this is they lost games.
Yeah.
They didn't get – one game they got beat. For the most part, though, they have given games away, and that makes it so absolutely painful to the extent of, we shouldn't be here. No, they should have. By their performance, they were up to the task, and they gave it away. They haven't been beaten. They gave it, and that's what hurts so much to fans.
Is this Taco Man on line 2, Vic? Is it Benny from Benny's Tacos?
Oh, please, Benny. Please be Benny.
Oh, I hope so.
I'd like to.
Hey, good morning, Taco Man.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Morning.
Orale, Taco Man. What do you got?
Hey, here's the deal: I'm looking at and kind of to Rob's point is we've given games away, but this is what I feel is going to happen tonight. On Saturday, they're going to have enough rest. Every single game into the second half, I think in the fourth quarter, they've been up by double digits. I truly believe that they're going to give their best effort, and if we get Game 5, it's going to 7.
I don't.
They're young
You're
enough,
right.
and
There's
they're
no
confident.
reason to think that they can't do it. But then you put it in the
They're young
context
enough.
of 3 straight. Really? You think this team is capable of beating the team that we've seen doing what they've done 3 consecutive times?
In the words of Wimby, screw it. So
I'm down.
If they're rested, they're young and confident enough that they can do it. They've proven they can win in the Garden already. I just feel like the mistakes that they made is on them with too many dumb turnovers. If they limit some of those, like not necessarily the one that Fox thrown in between the 2 guys that weren't looking, but Fox coming up late in the fourth, dribbling it off of his foot, a couple bad calls here and there. I mean,
You're right, man. That's why we're sitting here having this debate, because of the dumb stuff that we've done. And I don't expect it to stop. Can we curtail it? Yes, we can cut turnovers down. We lost a game the other night. We only had 12 turnovers.
Yeah.
We lost a 30-point lead with only 12 turnovers.
And the other thing for me is you gotta put in perspective that the Knicks have lost 1 game in the last 14. Like, this is not, win 3 in a row against the Blazers. Like, this team is better. This is a good team.
And they're better. And then there's that other part of championship teams where they're just the greater than the sum of their parts. I saw the Spurs go on times during their championship years where we're so much better than even the guys on our court. We cannot lose.
Dude, I swear to God.
And they're playing that way.
If these 2 teams play again in the NBA Finals next year, I think the Spurs will win in 4. Because I do think they're going to they'll have grown from this. But right now, they look defeated. And the way they were looking at each other after that game ended, they look.
Can you blame them?
No.
That's the other reason. I mean, we can be upstart and happy. We're not having to go against these guys and losing the way that they're losing and getting up and suiting up and going back at it again, knowing full well, bro, I've done everything I can, and I don't know how I'm going to limit the mistakes. I'm trying not to. So there is a chance, and that's my great fear as a partial talk and fan mixed together, that they do look really good tomorrow night.
Yeah.
There's no reason to think they won't. Vegas thinks they will.
They do.
I mean, by 4 points, are we sitting at 4 or 5 now?
5, yeah.
So the expectation is the same thing's going to happen to the Knicks that happened to the Spurs in Game 1. They spent so much emotion and effort to get to Saturday night that there's not going to be a lot in the tank. So
but Vegas also says they've got a 15% chance of winning the series.
That's the other part of this. So just don't count you see the game Saturday, and yes, I expect a hard-fought last stand at the Alamo kind of a game, because if they lose, that's it, and they celebrate on their floor. But to expect them to go back up to New York, put that whole thing back together, and then after that win, come back home and do it again, all right.
All right, let's go to Jesse. You're on. What's up, Jesse?
Hey, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
being a Spurs fan since the mid '80s, elementary school years, I saw the transition from Bob Hill and Coach Pop, then through the playoff runs and whatnot. Pop is a veterans guy.
Yes,
he doesn't like going with young talent. Now we have a lot of young talent that we cannot avoid, obviously, but this is Pop 101 with Fox handling the ball control at the end of the game. That's Pop 101. And if Mitch is taking advice and listening to what Pop is telling him, that needs to be detached. Now, back to winning tomorrow, I see how this could be like already done in a deal, even though we win tomorrow, if we didn't have home court advantage. Now, with you guys just disclosed that Steven didn't step out of bounds and whatnot. Yeah, so many things led to us losing. Mm-hmm. But when it counted for us to win, regardless, both teams did everything to lose. That's in every single game. But when it counted for us to win, we needed the right call when Steven was driving through the line and that foul on Fox. Because, yes, Fox messed up big time. But that's going to happen. We're human. We're going to have mental mistakes. And yeah, but going back to Pop, I think that's a Pop thing of Fox playing towards the end of the games because that happened in Game 1, and we could have taken that. That happened in Game 4, and we could have taken that. And then Victor's mistake in, I think that was Game 3.
The bad pass, the missed free throws last night.
Exactly. So we do have a lot of things that led for us to lose, but we have to take into account that we are good enough to win. We just haven't learned how to win this series. And if we buckle that up, I like our chances. Why? Because we have home court advantage. If Game 7 was in New York, I'd be with you guys. We're done. If Game 7 was in New York, we're done. I understand it. But Game 7, if we can push it that far, we're going to be here. New York's going to feel the pressure with their fan base. That you know what they're my fault if we get to
maybe
so.
You're right, but you got to get there though.
We also haven't proven that the Spurs can win here.
I didn't want to bring down. I didn't want to pop the balloon. I didn't want to pop his balloon like, dude, they've already beaten us here twice.
All right, let's. We got to take a break. We're at the top of the hour. We'll if you guys want to keep talking, we'll talk to you guys. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
On your ride to work, it's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson, KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay continues to be this wreck on the far west side at 90 westbound. Right as you approach 211, left lane slow from Hunt Lane, 40-minute delay. 35 northbound O'Connor to Judson, that's road where 2 right lanes are closed, and that is causing about a 20-minute delay. A 10-minute ride, 35 northbound Eisenhower to 410. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Red Diamond Tea.
Go ahead, sip into summer with Red Diamond. Fresh brewed with just 3 simple ingredients: tea, water, and sugar. Always cold and ready in the refrigerated section. Red Diamond Fresh Brewed Tea. The perfect sip does exist.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
McConaughey, how long did it take you to write that rhyme up? That's not off the top of your head.
Oh, you caught that, didn't you?
You're really taking this serious. You want to win the governorship.
Yeah, no, I write these things out beforehand, and then I deliver them as if they are impromptu.
Yeah.
Tap it, putting it down.
Thank you, Matt McConaughey.
All right.
Good to have you again.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at H-E-B or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero.
You can never have too many tools. Shop DeWalt deals at Lowe's. Get a free Select DeWalt 20-volt max power tool when you buy a Select 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery kit. Plus, get a free additional DeWalt 20-volt max 8-amp-hour battery when you buy a DeWalt 10-inch 20-volt max dual-bevel compounded miter saw. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 6/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Attention taxpayers. If you or your business owe the IRS back taxes or have years of unfiled tax returns, the IRS has greenlighted billions of dollars in tax relief to those facing financial hardship through its tax relief initiatives. If you have a delinquent tax problem and possibly facing wage garnishment, liens, levies, audits, or already in a payment plan, you may now qualify for significant relief. Qualifying and enrolling in this program could stop all collections, settle your tax problem, and may even reduce what you owe by up to 99%. Call the hotline at Tax Pro USA to see if you qualify by dialing 800-444-9112. If you or your business owe at least $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS or state, you can now get the help that you need during these hard economic times. Call Tax Pro USA to get your free tax assessment to see what you qualify for by dialing 800-444-9112. 800-444-9112. That's 800-444-9112.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney, an attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off Super Paint, Super Deck, and Woodscapes products June 12th through the 22nd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs welcome the New York Knicks back to the Frost tomorrow night for Game 5. The Spurs face elimination. Tip set for 7:30. Game will be televised on ABC. In college football, the Brendan Sorsby problem continues. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is getting involved. He sent a letter to the Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark notifying the league that it would be exposed to substantial liability if it takes action against Texas Tech for playing quarterback Brendan Sorsby. More news to follow.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Tell me we're not a show of the people. Look at us, man. We're talking to the people, the gente. Am I right, Victor?
Yeah, para la gente.
That's right.
A ver.
Tell me I'm not of the people. Let's go to, we're taking calls today. We never take calls, but look at us taking calls. You want to talk about it? We'll talk about it.
How do you work this phone
You want to
thing?
call us haters? Well, all right, hating ass haters. Can I put them? Do I have the technology to put them on the line here?
Yeah.
What button do I push?
The one to the left there.
This one?
Not that little bit.
Or this
that
one?
That's him.
I put him on the air?
He's on.
Yeah.
He's on right now.
Albert, you're on the air. What's up?
Or is it Steve?
I don't know. It says Albert.
Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Big
Okay,
Steve.
yeah. All right, Steve, my bad. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, I sell insurance throughout the United States. I go to different cities. Man, y'all are the best show. Y'all should be number one in the whole United States of America.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
Steve.
Dad.
Come on, Steve. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Give him the hotline number. He can call whenever he wants.
Orale, Steve.
Give him the hotline and the free phone.
Second, I'm not a Spurs fan, but I'm from San Antonio, but I'm a Laker fan. But, man, can we give Jordan Clarkson some love? Local hometown hero?
I'll give it to him next week, bro.
He plays for the Knicks.
Now, next week, bro, he can have all the love he wants. Right
I will
now,
say-
he's wearing the wrong jersey.
I told my wife, I do hope, I hope Jordan gets in a game, though, man. I really, I hope he gets in a game here.
Yeah, he does.
I want him to get into a game here in San Antonio.
No, he's a good kid. I like his dad, his younger brother. That's a good family. But right now, I hate the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see you
All
next
right.
week, bro.
Hey, y'all have a great weekend. Number one show in the world.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Did I push the button again and he's gone? Look at
No,
that.
he's already gone.
All right. Now, Albert. Orale, Albert. ¿Qué onda?
Good morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
More now.
I enjoy your show as often as I can. What do you guys think of Mitch's lack of taking responsibility, or at least the coach speak of saying, that's on me, that's bad coaching, I'll fix that? What do y'all think of that?
I don't know, bro. Here's the thing. This is his first time, too.
Yeah.
And he is not Pop. And the shadow that Pop casts, he is never going to get out from underneath until he wins something on his own. So he's going to have to weather the storms of being a young coach and making what I would sure he would say in private and amongst friends. He made a couple of mistakes. He's got to lead some kids. And sometimes you lead them in different ways. I don't think I didn't need for him to take responsibility. I would have liked to have seen it. But again, this is his first road too. I'm equally as mad at him as I am with the rest of the guys because I expect so much more because I know you're capable of it.
Understand that for the longest time, Popovich could absorb any negativity that should have been thrown toward players because he's
called a sin eater.
He was inevitable. He was going to be here no matter what. He was Teflon. Like, he was so made that it didn't matter what he took on. What are you going to do? Fire me
or question me?
He missed free throws. It's my fault. I should have worked on him with free throws. But Mitch is with these kids. He's trying to get his feet on the ground too. I get it. I think he should have done what you're saying. I think he should have eaten the bullet.
But I'm not mad at him for that because this is his first trek too. And for as many problems I've had with, and I haven't had many, but for some issues I've had with guys getting forgotten and some little things, for the most part, the reason we're here is because of him too. So I can be frustrated, but I'm not mad. And again, I think I'm not going to let the emotions eat me up. I was upset with the last defensive play that he drew up. I just thought it was wrong. But I'm not going to throw the bathwater out with a baby. I think this guy's our coach of the future, and he's going to put a ring on wearing silver and black sooner than later. But right now, I have a lot of questions for a lot of these guys. A lot of problems.
How do I drop the call, Vic? What button do I push?
This one.
The
All
one
right.
to the left of it.
Just hit the blinking one.
Yeah, that one.
No, he's still
Yeah,
there.
hit number 2.
Oh, I can hit number 2. But how do I let number 1? How do I let him go?
It'll move on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Hey,
Manny?
Manny. Órale, Manny. ¿Qué onda?
No, Manny.
Hey,
He's
guys.
there.
Good morning, guys. How
He
you
does
guys
not
doing?
speak Spanish.
Hey, what's up, Manny?
Well, listen. First of all, y'all have a great show. I don't know. We got too many soft asses who can't take the truth sometimes. But here's the deal. I'm upset with. I know Mitch. It's Mitch's first time too. But hey, man, you're a professional basketball coach. There's no way, as a head coach, you should allow your team to blow it 3 times. The halftime speech should have been, "We're up by this. We're going to shoot the ball with 5 seconds or less on the game clock, and no threes. And look at Wemby straight in the eyes and say, in the third quarter, I need 10 points from you in the paint." And when that didn't happen, when they took 3 or 8 threes, was criminal. Timeout should have been called. He should have put boot to ass on the sideline. I like to see more emotion from him, like we did from Pop back in the day, and rip his players' ass on the sideline, saying, "Hey, we're going to lose this game unless we play it this way." Now, having said that, we're here because of Mitch as well. So I'm, kind of like, I'm mad at you, but I love you. And I blame the brass and the Spurs more than the else because they didn't build this bench. We got a G League talent bench. We're playing with 7 guys, which is why we're losing games. We're losing games in the end because we got 7 dudes who are wearing out, and they got 12, a full rotation on us, and they're just wearing us out, which is why we're losing these close games.
First of all, man, he's
mental misconception, there's no legs.
Spectacular call,
No
bro.
legs.
You hit it all on the head. We thought we had a deeper bench, bro. We did. What were we talking about a month ago? We thought, man, one of the things that's serving the Spurs great is we can go to 8 guys and feel pretty comfortable about it. Well, the moment Keldon went from regular season 6th man of the year to the 6th guy that plays, our bench went to hell. They tried to find a big. We brought in 3 over the year, and none of them worked out. Now, we can blame them because they didn't work out, but at least they knew they had a problem, so I'll give them credit there. You brought up the most, I think, when we debrief about this series, and Coach Wright, Brian Wright sits down with Pop, and all the basketball uncles sit down with Mitch, and they look at that third quarter, and they look at how they started the third quarter and point out, why didn't you call a timeout here? Why didn't you stop the game here? And start to undress minute by minute. What was your decision-making process? I guarantee you, we will never see that chain of events occur to Mitch Johnson ever again.
Yeah.
But it was one thing that happened to the next, and it led to the next, and before you know it, you're down a road that you don't even know how you got there. You're like, how did I give up 20 points and allow my team to take 8 consecutive threes and miss every one of them, and I didn't call a timeout? How did I get here? Well, this is that kind of time where you learn so that it never happens again.
And this is the other thing. I don't know what it's like. I've not been in these practices to know. And the Spurs are a black box anyway, so it's. I think very few people know the truth about this. But Wemby, I'm not saying he seems uncoachable, but I do think Wemby's such a talent that a young coach is going to just kind of say, "Hey, do what you do, Bubba."
Oh man.
Whereas Pop would have told Wemby, "Hey, this 3-point stuff, we got to cut it now. That now's not the time for you to be that guy." I don't know that Mitch is assertive with Wemby in that way.
This is one of those where I'm not mad at Mitch for not getting on Wemby for shooting those threes, because he's made enough of them.
Yeah.
In big times where when you look at it in a vacuum and you go, well, that shot, well, he was wide open.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't do all the other stuff. Like, you find other things that should have happened. Like, dude, I'm not mad at the shot, but why didn't you touch the paint first? Why didn't you ball fake that time like you had before? Don't you realize where your success was from? Don't you realize why you were so good in the first half was because you were showing him the ball and dribbling by him? Well, why? That's where I get mad at Mitch. I mean, after the shot, you go, dude, I'm not so much mad that you took an open 3. You're capable, and this is our offense. This is what we do. But why didn't you do this? It's those little things that changed the Nets game that I hope they attacked. Those individual things, he's learning, and I don't want to go too far down the road of how far away he is from where Pop was when he left, because Pop was the greatest to ever walk the sidelines. We watched Mastery on a regular basis. That got a little old. But he is such a different coach that coaches those guys a completely different way that I can't compare. But when you do, it won't measure up.
And as far as this bench, the G League bench, as the last caller put it, there's one other thing you've got to remember. The Cavaliers rolled over, and the Knicks played 4 games and got to rest their legs. The Spurs played a 7-game war in the conference
played 36
finals.
hours later.
So like there, it's some. I mean, the Knicks were able to sweep their series. The Spurs could have swept their series, but the Spurs had a real competition in their finals, and the Knicks really didn't.
And we told them we had beaten the best team.
And I'm not trying to make excuses, but the Spurs have an excuse to be tired. Their legs are probably gassed because none of these guys have ever played more than 80 games in a season, and now they're being asked to play 100. And it's a lot, man.
That lesson will be the one that every one of them, and I guarantee you every pro, Harrison Barnes was telling them, look, bro, this, back in April when this was getting started and we were watching Harrison, he was telling these guys, if we keep winning the way we're winning, we are so far away from this. You got to go through this gauntlet of every other day for the next 6 weeks. And I thought, honestly, that once you got through the Western Conference, where it literally was every other day, there wasn't a 2-day break, no 3-day break, that it was going to get easier for them because they were getting those 3 days and they did have young legs. What we have found is, no, because the bench has been significantly shorter and we can't rely on what we've had, while they have had another day or two here, Wemby's playing 15, 16, 17 minutes more than he did for 82 games in every one of these other games. He was averaging 25, 26 minutes. Prior to that, he was on a 20-minute pitch count.
He was playing enough to make the game count for his awards.
Doubled. And now we've had a 51-minute night. We've had several 48-minute nights. There is no way in creation that his body was prepared for this. No. Yes, he is absolutely exhausted like that. And I promise you this, if he's smart, it will never happen again. Now, Luka never had learned the lesson.
No.
Never did. He wanted to stay thick and in better shape through the year, but not be ready for the 7-game run. If Wemby is going to be a title winner, he's going to have to commit his body to a place that he has never gone before. And he thinks, the thing is, all these kids think they've done more work than they've ever done before. And now they're finding out, we're not even close. We're not even close, man.
That's why, LeBron, what LeBron does late in his career at age 41 or 42, whatever it is so crazy to me because you got to think LeBron was in the conference finals at least, and typically in the finals every year.
110 games a year.
And it's like,
for 20 years.
How did he do it? I mean, it is insane that he was able to do it.
That more than anything else, when we see them back in the playoffs next year, physically, at least they will know what the toll will be. Now, I don't know if they'll be up to it because sometimes you don't learn a lesson the first time. But they will now know that to get to the Western Conference Finals, the conditioning that we thought we had, that's not it. That's not enough.
Panther says Barnes was a DMP for Game 4. Why? You know why.
Yeah.
Harrison, I love him, and I said I think he's so important to this team for him to be on the bench and to be in the locker room, but he's not effective anymore.
He is lost. He's the running back that turned 30.
Yep.
It ended fast, but it ended.
It happens to the best of them. All right, let's take a break. I've got a conundrum for you, a question, Rob, a non-sports related question. It's a restaurant question. I know you know a lot about food, so I'm going to ask you this coming up on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have a trouble spot on 35 upper level, southbound Laredo Street, downtown. It's a stall left lane. Still working the wreck at Harry Wurzbach at Rittiman. 410 southbound Ingram. That's some debris in the roadway. 2 center lanes. And road work at 35 northbound O'Connor to Judson. 2 right lanes closed. It's a 15-minute delay. So from Walsall. Northbound 35 Eisenhower to 410, about 10 minutes. And 410 southbound Perrin Vital to 35, 6-8-minute ride. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Ooh, bent tie rod. What are you going to do?
I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial.
He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
All the parts your car will ever need. RockAuto.
Ever tried answering emails with kids running through the house? Coldplay Cove is the better way to work and parent. A modern family space where you can grab coffee, work, recharge, and connect while your child safely learns and plays nearby. Built for families, rooted in community. Learn more at ColdplayCove.com.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors, big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insured.
Watch every Team USA World Cup match at Social Spot. Enjoy great screens, great food, snacks, ice cold beer, and the best World Cup atmosphere in San Antonio. Join the party at 930 Broadway. Social Spot in San Antonio Sports Star, your headquarters for the 2026 World Cup watch parties.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ Bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 9 plant protein bars, 8 hydration mixes, and 4 mushroom coffee sticks. And now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. Text RADIO to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's RADIO to 64,000.
Here in Texas, we know that trust is earned and reputation matters. Since 1993, Thomas J. Henry dedicated himself to building a firm that injured clients can trust and that Texans can respect. A firm where no defendant is too big and no case is too small. Backed by a track record of success and a commitment to our clients, Thomas J. Henry remains the name you can depend on if you have been injured. Trust the firm that stands for you. Trust Thomas J. Henry. San Antonio, Texas.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
You could win unmatched views of the match during the Twin Peaks Go for the Gold giveaway presented by Michelob Ultra and Casamigos. Visit TwinPeaksSoccer.com to enter for your chance to win by June 14th. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update. Day 2 of the World Cup, and up first, Canada in Toronto hosting Bosnia-Herzegovina. And when you talk about Canada's World Cup history, there's not much to say. 1986, they lost 3 games, failed to score a goal. They returned 4 years ago in Qatar, again went 0-3 as a host nation. Didn't have to qualify, but the feeling is they have a much stronger team. This is Bosnia's first World Cup since 2014. It's ironic that the U.S. coach, Mauricio Pochettino, is not an American. The Canadian coach, Jesse Marsh, is an American. Pochettino's team debuts tonight in L.A. against Paraguay, who is stingy on defense. In 18 qualifying games, only allowed 10 goals, while the U.S. gave up 11 in its last 4 games. Day 2 ended late last night in Guadalajara. South Korea beat Chechnya 2-1. John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
Are you an adult with uncontrolled moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms and still packing a backup bag of clothes just in case? Skyrizi Risankizumab Riza can help you take control of your Crohn's. Feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help people achieve remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's. Ready to take control of your Crohn's? Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Learn more at skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Yeah, we need a little bit of this.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
This is a crazy story to me. This is in Florida.
Well,
a woman at a restaurant, a noodle bar Zen, which is like, I think it's like a
faux
like a
buff?
payway.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like a fast food
kind of
chain,
fast food, but a sit down. Like it's not like gourmet, but it's like
an Asian TGI Fridays.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like Asian Five Guys.
Okay, gotcha.
Like you got to go inside to eat, but it's not like full service.
Gotcha.
Okay. So she goes in and she gets her like a stir fry, and then she gets some noodles for her son. And he didn't eat them. He didn't like them. Okay. Well, they bring the bill, and she's like, I'm not paying for his noodles. He didn't eat them.
Well, that's not how this works.
That's
well, take it with you then.
She said, I purchased some noodles for my son. He did not eat it, and they're telling me I actually have to pay for it.
Where are you
She's
from?
telling me I have to pay.
Where are you from?
I don't know. She says that she told staff, I don't like it. This is the law, and threatened to call the restaurant owner and report the incident. She also asked the staff whether or not they wanted to get sued. A male voice comes over the video and says, probably if the owner was here, he wouldn't be back and forth over $5. Like, these are like, he ordered just plain buttered noodles. Because he didn't want to eat Chinese food.
Of course that doesn't taste good.
Most normal people on the X post, this was on Twitter, sided with the restaurant.
Yes.
She said that's the law with her whole chest over uneaten noodles.
What law?
She said, can't wait for GoFundMe for her legal fees and therapy. Your kid won't eat the noodles you ordered. That's your problem, not the law problem.
It's the law. Well, you know what? She's pulled that before and gotten money back.
But
because they just don't want to fight.
There were people, one person said, sorry to disagree, but that is how the system works. You order, you taste, you don't like, you don't have to pay. Otherwise, they can serve you anything. Neither ate, neither liked the taste.
That's not the law.
You're paying for ingredients.
You're paying for the food and the effort.
Yeah, like if you don't like it, you don't go back to that place. Now, if they bring out something different than what you ordered,
you can send it back.
Okay, but you asked for these.
I didn't like that. I'm not paying for that.
Sorry ass noodles with nothing on them.
And these fries were only so good, so I'm only going to pay you half for that because I only liked it half as much as I thought I would.
I mean, like, how are there people? And someone said, and one guy said, this is true. Most restaurants will notice if you don't like your food and aren't eating it, they'll offer to take it and bring you something else.
Right.
No one should be rude about it, but take care of the customer if they're being polite.
And I have a sense she's fought and bitched and got her money back, so it just worked for her.
And this is not her being polite.
No,
this is,
but I think this has worked in the past. I'll sue you. Well, take your money and get out of here.
Yeah, do you want me to call the cops over there? Yeah, call the cops, honey. It's the law.
Yeah, call the cops. In fact, I'm going to sue you.
I'm not going to pay. First, listen, man. This is my number one pet peeve. And I know my kids now are kind of grown, so it's easier for me to say, but I've stood by this my whole life. Don't bring kids to places if your kids don't know how to act. All right? If your kids can't behave, don't put them on an airplane. Your kids can't behave, don't bring them to a movie theater. Your kids can't behave, don't bring them to a restaurant. And you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Get a babysitter. Figure it out.
Don't go out and eat.
Don't ruin it for everybody else. If you know you got a picky-ass kid who wants to just eat some buttery-ass noodles and he's not going to like the food, don't bring him to the restaurant.
Right?
That's you made a mistake. Take him to McDonald's. Like, I'm not going to feel bad for you because your little spoiled-ass kid doesn't want to eat his dinner.
Want to eat your treats.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to pay.
As anybody who's had kids, if that was the law, think of the money we'd have saved.
Oh, my God.
Think of the money I'd have had over the years of all the food that I ordered for kids that wasn't touched.
Yeah. That's just not how it works.
Man, I you know what? I'm gonna run on that. We're gonna have an elected official run on that alone. If kids don't like the food, you don't have to pay for it. It's a new law.
It's not good.
I don't like it.
Listen, I've had plenty of bad meals in my life. You don't get your money back. You just say, I'm not going back to that place. I don't like it.
I'm such that I don't even send food back. If I don't like it, I'll just never come back. You'll just never see me again.
I sent food back. The last time I sent food back was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was in Vegas. My buddy Roger had come into town with his dad, and my wife and I were there, and we all went out and had a nice dinner at a fancy steakhouse. And I ordered my steak blue, and it came out well done.
Well, that's worthy.
And the guy said, I could have sworn you said well done. And everybody at the table was like, no, he said blue, because we had a 5-minute discussion afterwards about how I eat raw cow.
Well, first of all, how dare you serve anybody a steak well done?
Yeah.
That's even if they ask for it, don't do it.
Establishment,
even if you ask for it, don't do that.
Yeah. Like, if I would have asked for A1, were you going to bring me that too?
Would you have done that? Really?
For a $120 steak, you're going to bring me out some A1? Come on. Well done. And I felt bad because this was like,
yeah, that's $100 steak.
It was good stuff, man. Like, we're talking.
No, that's on them. I'm sorry. You gotta take it back. That's what all the servers get to eat that at the end of the night.
Yeah, but I sent it back because I'm not going to pay.
I'm not against that.
I'm not going to pay $120 for a piece of beef jerky.
But if I'm ordering enchiladas, I'm at a restaurant and you order enchiladas and it just tastes different than you're used to.
You don't eat that anymore.
You know what? Yeah, I just know not to come back here because your sensibility is different than mine. I'm not mad at you. You just didn't make it the way I like it.
That's how normal people behave. I'm not going to pay for this for my kid. He didn't like it.
And then I throw the rice in the server's face and stomp out.
Oh, you want me to call the cops?
I'm going to sue you.
This lady's crazy. All right.
Sue you for bad enchiladas.
We'll see what's going on in Hollywood on the other side. Huddle on Hollywood, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the morning huddles, Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Office manager Connie has a Shih Tzu. Gets into the weed brownies. Dog's freaking out. It's standing there acting all weird, shaky and sleepy and won't move. And they spend $400 at the vet on a $25 dog.
You know, you don't really need a veterinarian for that. All that dog needed was a cheeseburger.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This Father's Day, join the Blitz Live at Coldplay Cove in Stone Oak. Enjoy Dad and Me sports activities, coffee tastings, giveaways, raffles, and family fun built for modern families. Grab your tickets now through the events page at coldplaycove.com.
Your favorite sports, teams, and exclusive live events are waiting for you on the big screen when you watch on the ESPN app. It's all of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the biggest live events and the best championship moments.
This thing just got wild.
That was incredible. Love Scott Van Pelt. Get a good look
Ain't nobody bigger than us, yeah.
Get the ultimate sports fan experience when you stream on the ESPN app today.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
San Antonio this Saturday, June 13th, 4 p.m. The Gunslingers are bringing the action to Freeman Coliseum for an epic superhero-themed game. Suit up, bring the family, and join us as we celebrate our Spurs during this action-packed afternoon of indoor football. First 1,000 fans get a limited edition superhero cape. And if you're heading to the big game later that evening right next door, come early, catch the Gunslingers first at 4, then just walk over. It's the perfect doubleheader. Tickets are going fast. Get yours now at sagunslingers.com or Ticketmaster.
Hello. My name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
The best mornings
In the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I put on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. And with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NHL, the Carolina Hurricanes have taken a 3-2 lead with a 4-2 victory last night over the Vegas Knights. And in World Cup action, Mexico, they got a 3-0 lead over South Africa to open Group A yesterday in a game that saw 3 red cards. Tonight, the USA will open Group D as they take on Paraguay at 8 o'clock. The game is going to be televised on Fox.
The Spurs and the Knicks. This is where you come to talk about the finals. 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey-o! Who is this, Vic?
Drake.
Okay.
It's Drake. And Rihanna.
I'm glad I don't know Drake just by ear.
Oh, yeah, I could tell right away. he has this unique sound.
Because
my kids were in high school when this came out.
I don't like Drake. All right, here's the big question. Will eggs be thrown? Are there, will there be eggs be thrown tonight?
There will be eggs thrown.
Not eggs, huevos.
Tomorrow. I get the sense that our illustrious and industrious Spurs fans are going to find a way to get to the hotel where the Knicks are staying.
Oh, they'll find a
Try
way.
to get it.
Trust me, they will.
I think
a
they're.
way.
I don't know where they are. I believe they're not staying downtown. From what I was told, people were getting
heaven knows where
stuck
they're
in
at.
bus traffic up on 1604. Just saying.
Hey, I don't think LeBron's going back to L.A. because you see this report?
I did.
LeBron and his agent, Rich Paul, are reportedly, this is according to the L.A. Times, expected to ask the Lakers for a max contract this offseason.
Which we know ain't going to happen.
However, the request comes with a catch. If the Lakers want LeBron to take less money, they will need to show him a clear path for how that savings would be used to improve the roster and compete for a championship.
You know how we're going to get better? We're going to cut you. Which I'm not. He shouldn't be cut. Have you seen that? Obviously, they're going to leave L.A. and they're going to save some face. LeBron doesn't want to get cut, but L.A. needs to sever ties. It's time for him to go. It's time to become Luka's team. The rumors of him title shopping, I think, are going to get really, really hot. And I think that the pairing of him and Giannis could very well become a thing.
Where would this be?
I don't know. It won't be Milwaukee. I think he's going to try to wedge himself onto a team with a potential title. And most teams don't have the space for a LeBron. I mean, but wherever Giannis lands, it'll be a rebuild and an attempt to start. And I think he's going to land.
It would have to be like Brooklyn,
maybe
or someplace
I
that's like
know
so far away right now, like that we're not even thinking about.
But I think that's where Giannis is going to end up at some place, and it'll be an immediate. For 2 years, baby, we're going to roll this together.
I could see that happening, but yeah, it would be a place that isn't on our radar right now.
Because it won't be Milwaukee, because he's obviously going to exit himself, and if he stays, it won't be in Milwaukee. But I do think to make a move to bring Giannis wherever he lands is going to be bereft of talent and future.
Yeah,
for the short term, that's a good place for LeBron to land.
But Brooklyn tried this once before.
Oh, I'm not saying it'll work. I'm just saying LeBron has a history of title hunting. I'm not going to a bad team. I'll go to a new team with new players, good players, but there's no room for an established team to bring into LeBron. Who does that?
Yeah,
and who can?
No, I don't know. I don't know that that's.
And I can't see him going to a team and winning 35 games, not going to a playoff, and just bringing him in so he gets the rocking chair and the retirement gift everywhere he plays. I can't imagine that. So he's gonna have to go land someplace that has at least a shot, right?
Something.
And who can bring him in unless it's a team that has decimated what they were? Because as much as we would love to have LeBron in San Antonio, and trust me, I would, how?
Yeah.
How would we do that? How would Oklahoma City do it? How would the Knicks do it? How would Cleveland do it? I mean, how?
No, we have no state tax here.
That's true.
I mean, I don't think Dallas is outrageous.
Ooh, imagine that.
Well, Houston has a history.
They have the Kyrie contract right now that would be difficult.
I think that the max contract thing is not going to happen anywhere but L.A.
Yeah.
Or a team like a team that would trade for Giannis and get rid of all this money and talent where they have open space for a year or two. And then you go get LeBron to play with Giannis, and it sells tickets. I don't know if it's title worthy, but at least LeBron can feel good about it and go out on a team that has some respect. But if he's not playing for L.A., I don't know where he goes to chase a title unless he takes ridiculous little money. And I don't think he's going to do that either.
Yeah, I guess not. This is maybe like, because as I said, well, they've got the Kyrie contract. I've heard, like, remember Kyrie and LeBron talked about playing together again? Like,
I think he'll take the league minimum to play for a title if given that opportunity, but there's not a lot of teams that are close enough to be competitive and still have a little bit of cap room and space for him so that he won't stunt the growth of my future great guy as he shows up. So the number of teams that he's available to play on that have access to a title is so slim, and then the salary cap issues that go along with that because he's going to be a ranked free agent. So, there's not one in, one out for him. They're going to have to clear space. So there's just not a lot of places for him to land. And a max deal is a non-negotiable thing with LeBron.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it unless
if you do that, the Lakers would have to think that they can win a title next year.
And
the Lakers can't. That's it's hard for me to imagine that they're going to even.
He comes calling and say, I'll take league minimum for a 19-year-old vet for the Spurs. Man, you got to listen, but he ain't going to do that because he would get in our development way. It'd be nice to have him.
Yeah.
But if you want minutes significantly down and you want to take over Harrison Barnes' spot as the uncle in the room, I just don't see a lot of places where he lands. And I know that he's not ready to leave. I don't think he's ready to retire. I think he wants to leave where every category that he can stuff to get ahead further of Michael that he will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think this is all about when I'm done, when the argument truly is who was the GOAT, I want to have enough numbers on my side so at least I feel good about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was going to get into some Hollywood stuff, but
we got a couple minutes.
Well, no. We've got to do the daily lines.
Stuff to do tonight.
I know.
It involves Hollywood.
I know. Well, yeah. We'll watch a movie this weekend. We'll talk about that coming up.
We should assign viewing.
I'm not opposed to that. There's some things that need to be watched this weekend, I would say. It is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
After that colossal collapse in New York, as the series shifts back to San Antonio for Game 5 Saturday night, how do the Spurs keep the Knicks from celebrating in San Antonio? We're talking about it all day on the Blitz, starting at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
If your neighborhood was hit with recent rain, let Stevens Roofing check your roof before small issues turn into costly repairs. Storms can damage roofing materials long before you notice a leak. Stevens Roofing is locally owned, provides honest inspections, quality workmanship, and helps guide you through the insurance process. Don't wait for expensive interior damage. Call Stevens Roofing today, 210-785-0994. That's 210-785-0994 or visit stevensroofing.net.
In 1906, for the very first time, a human voice traveled through the air. No wires, no limits, just sound, connecting people. It was the beginning of something powerful. From that moment on, radio didn't just inform, it brought us together. This 4th of July, celebrate 250 years of America and over a century of the voices that unite us.
This is Officer Green with the San Antonio Police Department. SAPD is always hiring. Are you interested in a rewarding career that offers great pay, benefits, respect, and a chance to make a difference? Then visit sapdcareers.com if you are looking for a career with opportunities. The SAPD is looking for qualified applicants committed to keeping the Alamo City safe. This is your chance to make a difference. Become one of San Antonio's finest. Visit sapdcareers.com. For eligibility requirements, visit sapdcareers.com.
Eczema, eczema, eczema. So many ads for eczema products. But those fancy TV ads don't mention that those prescription products can cost thousands of dollars. There's a smarter way. It's Exoderm for eczema and dermatitis. Exoderm costs less than $20. Yep, less than $20. You don't need a prescription, and it's available on the first aid aisle of your local store. Exoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean, hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives or nasty chemicals. Exoderm, fast, effective relief from the itching and inflammation of eczema. This stuff really does work. Take back control. Heal eczema flares with soothing Exoderm Flare Control Cream. It's on the first aid aisle of your local drugstore, supermarket, and at Target and Walmart too. Exoderm for eczema. Now that's smart.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either, because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself and Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Woo! Vamos Spurs!
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs! Go!
That's the second half's Go Spurs, go.
Now we're gonna lose.
Don't
be so negative, Rick. Don't be so negative.
Such a hater.
You're a fake ass fan. They should fire your ass. Fake ass broadcasters. Fake ass faking fakes.
Yeah. Freaking fakes.
Fakety fake fakes. McFakersons. All right. Let's wrap up the show the way we always do, friends. Let's take a look at the daily lines.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Spurs 5 to 5.5 point favorites, depending on where you look. The total 216.5. Rob likes the Spurs to win tomorrow. You like them to win by 6? You think they blow them out?
I do think if they win, it will be by numbers. Yeah. If they lose, obviously, but if they do win, it'll be because the Knicks probably will see the writing on the wall, pack it in, and the Spurs probably take it away late.
Yeah,
and I like the first quarter again too. I think our standard bets still apply.
The first quarter is still good for me. If I had to bet it, I would bet the Knicks getting 5.5 points. That's
a
feels
big
like
number.
That's too many for me in a game. And
My fear is if you love the Spurs, they're not going to win it close. If it's close, they're going to lose.
It feels that way, which is terrible.
The factor. Well, no, it's built in now, man. 29-point lead ain't safe. It's 5, So start playing like that. If they're going to win, they're going to cover. If you believe they're going to win, they will cover.
The Golden Knights are dogs again. They are first of all, the Hurricanes minus 400 to win the Stanley Cup. Vegas plus 320. But in the game itself, Game 6, Vegas minus 105. Carolina on the road minus 115.
Now, my question to you is, what would change if, in the end, which I do believe will change, is that a different goalie happens? And if it does,
I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think he's going to put him in?
He's not going to. He's
My
stubborn.
thought was he's playing possum, and the last minute he'll announce a change in goalie at the starter.
He's been very protective of him because of all the, he's got a lot off the ice.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a lot of off the ice hate for something that happened when he was a kid, and rightfully so. I mean, again, he got exonerated, but I'm pretty sure he's at least guilty of poor judgment, if nothing else. But Tortorella's been very protective of him, and I think that if they were to pull him now, it would probably break him. And I think he is the future for their goal, but I would make the change. I don't think they will, unfortunately. I think the Knights I think the Knights will win in Game 6, and I think they'll lose Game 7.
It's so.
I said last night was so important, and they laid an egg last night. They really did.
That third period was. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything.
Yep. And losing Carlson is a big deal for them. So I'm prepared for a double nut punch this weekend.
Again, closing a team out on the road is so hard to do because there's a safety net. We'll go home to friendlier confines. It'll be easier there than it was here.
Another big event on Sunday, UFC Freedom 250.
Here we go.
On the President's Lawn. The main event is Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje for the lightweight title. Ilia Topuria, minus 520. Justin Gaethje, if you think he can win, you get plus 400 on him, 4-1 coming back on him. I don't think Justin Gaethje can win. I think this is a kind of a squash match, actually. Okay. It's everything that Justin Gaethje is good at, Ilia Topuria is better at.
Is there a weighted favorite in every one of these matches where you feel like it's supposed to be this way?
The co-main event, Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira for the interim heavyweight title, minus 110 both ways.
Okay, so there are some matches there.
It's a pick 'em. I like Alex Pereira also. Even though he's mostly minus 110, there are some where he's like even money or minus 105. So if there is an underdog, it's Pereira. But he's moving up to heavyweight. He's trying to become the first 3 weight division champion in UFC history. He was the 185 champ, the 205 champ, now trying to become the heavyweight champ. He is the only one of these two guys who has like real fight finishing power. Cyril Gane looks like he should have fight finishing power. He's a big yoked up dude, but he's French, so he's a little soft. He's a little finessey.
Yeah.
But I just think it's going to be really difficult to go 5 rounds and not get clocked by Alex Pereira. So I think Pereira is going to be the champion there. And then my boy Derek Lewis, my boy from Houston, plus 320, a big underdog against Josh Hokett, hoping he can pull it off. He's got the kind of power that can beat anybody, and when he's 3-1, usually it's worth taking a shot. But I do think he might.
What's his name?
Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
Most knockouts in UFC history. He can put you to sleep. It's just he's nearing the end of a career.
Is the card entertaining? Is it?
It's going to be a spectacle.
Oh, it will be. Okay.
It's going to be a spectacle. Bo Nichols on the card. Probably he is the best wrestler in the UFC. American, multiple-time All-American and national champion wrestler. He's worth a watch. But yeah, decent card. I say decent. It's a very good card. It's only 7 fights though, so it's not. You don't have to invest a full night in it.
Because you'll fall asleep. We got to get in and get out. He got naps to take.
Yes. All right, that does it for us. We'll be back on Monday doing this all over again, and it'll either be a celebration or an autopsy on the Spurs season. Blitz comes up at 2. They'll do the same. Go Spurs, go!
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Craft beers, full bar, hard kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, and massive LED screens. Attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit NovoBrew.com. That's NOVOBrew.com.
This World Cup season, there's only one place to experience every USA match with fellow fans, Social Spot in San Antonio. Join them for the ultimate World Cup watch parties featuring giant screens, delicious food, tasty snacks, ice-cold beer, and the electrifying atmosphere of soccer's biggest tournament. Bring your friends, wear your red, white, and blue, and cheer on Team USA every step of the way. Catch all the action at Social Spot, 930 Broadway. Social Spot and San Antonio Sports Star, your home for the 2026 World Cup watch parties. Don't miss a minute of the excitement.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.